Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Bottom of the Bill. We got Kalani Rose with us today. So Kalani is a singer, songwriter based here in Jacksonville, Florida. She has released her new single called Smell the Roses, available now on all platforms. So make sure you guys go and check that out. Well, thanks for being here today, Kalani. We appreciate it. Like, try to grab my glass and like eat the microphone.
Cheers. Oh,
Partners
shit.
and you gotta tap the table.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's over.
Don't work. So sorry.
Well,
It's a real giggly episode already.
Yeah.
I'm a little drunk.
Already?
Yeah. I've
No
had
worries.
a couple sips of bourbon, so
Oh, sweet.
anyways.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah,
buddy?
how have you been?
Oh, good. This is great. This is the first time being in your house. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a mansion, so it's really sweet.
Damn, this is
There's
gonna
like
be.
Lambos everywhere, so
That's-
it's really sweet. Thanks for having me.
Podcast
So,
is doing really well.
That's
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
you just started off like that.
Yeah.
That's how we're doing it. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, yeah, that is true. There is a Lambo in my garage, but
It's really
I do
nice.
have a garage, so
it's
Yeah.
a win.
yeah,
For
it's a
sure.
win.
We should do an episode of Cribs here.
An episode of Cribs.
Yeah.
You think we can
So we
get?
show the people.
Next Thursday, right?
Is Exhibit still doing stuff or? Oh, that was Pimp My Ride.
Yeah.
No,
that's
he
what
also
I
did.
read.
He also did Cribs though. You're right.
Who did Cribs? I thought it was
He
just.
did Cribs.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure, anyways.
So you could do it where there's like pianos in your car, like everywhere. So when you get to gigs, you could just like ride your car in and then just start playing. You know, that'd be pretty sweet.
One of my favorite episodes of Pimp My Ride was it was like a musician and they just put like wires in the seat so every time you sat down it made notes. I just thought that'd be the most annoying fucking thing in the world.
That
They made
sounds
notes?
awful.
Yeah, like it would play notes, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's super annoying.
yeah,
it's
it's
the
just
worst
like just
idea.
jumping up and down in your seat, just like playing a cacophony.
All right, so let's just talk about the new song and just what was the inspiration for writing that?
So I've been in the scene for a minute and just doing gigs. I like your song that I know we're talking about the song, but talking about your song is like
Yeah, let's talk about my song.
living living the dream. How did you write that? So living the dream is just like the idea of Smell the Roses was just like, hey, like you're working a lot, like take time for yourself and enjoy it. Like you're just grinding all the time, but you're not appreciating the moment of where you're at, and you don't take vacations for yourself or new like experience new things. And so Smell the Roses was just like, hey, take time for yourself, be grateful for what you have. You're playing music, but like find a new gratitude for it. So I was trying to find a way to say that without it being so cheesy. And this one girl said, smell the roses in like some Instagram pic, not like a weird one, but like a normal one. But
She's like taking a picture of her dump.
yeah,
She put it in the toilet.
smell the roses, you know, it's something nice. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, that'd be a really sweet song. So, but
I really like the song a
Me
lot.
too,
honestly. It's
seriously.
really-
I really like it a lot.
you mean that?
I
That's
really
That's
do.
cool. I don't know if you tell
showed it-
everyone that.
I showed it to Carrie and she's like, oh, this is really
It's
good.
freaking sweet. Thank you guys.
I really love it.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you recorded at J Sterling Audio,
Mhm.
the whole thing.
The whole thing. So I was trying to find studios for a long time, and then also just like paying for studio time is like that's a few gigs. Like that kind of sucks. So I was trying to figure out who would be really great, just sound wise, and then also like studios are expensive too. So. But he was a really good mix. He was really invested in it too, which is awesome.
So you're
And
saying that he works for free?
no,
Guys, that's a
no,
free. That's a plug.
hard no. I was thinking about that. No,
I was-
super expensive.
Yeah.
$5 a song.
Yeah,
Yeah, really
Bargains
expensive.
are paying off.
Yeah. So, but yeah, he really helped out, and it was my first time writing a song. Not writing a song, but producing a song. So,
Okay, so but that's the first time like being in the studio and seeing it through to the end.
like just for my own song. I've like done harmonies for people, or I've gone in, seen people run sound and stuff like that, or things like that. But I've never like did my own music. It was always either for someone else or just sound wise. So
what did it feel like for you going into the studio for the first time with your own original work?
it was good. I learned a lot. Like I learned a ton. Metronomes are a thing, so
Oh, yeah.
that's fun. And it was cool, but it was just like a big learning curve for sure. Like, hey, be prepared. This is someone's time. This is my time. You're paying, for it, and which is really good reminder. But it was just definitely like some things were great, and you tried it out, and then you listen to, you're like, that's actually not what I wanted, or being able to experiment, but also, getting stuff done at the same time. So
Yeah, totally.
Do you like being in the studio as much as Anton does?
probably not as much. I hear you like it a lot. So
I'm a little obsessed with it.
yeah, that's cool. It
At least
sounds really
if it's
good.
like a good studio. I
You
can't be
should-
in my own home studio for more than a couple hours. But if I'm in a nice studio with options. And
Yeah?
all
What's
the
your
bells
favorite studio?
well, the one I've had the best experience working with is Dogmatic Recording Studios down in Pompano, which the engineer that we used to work with there, Jay, is now helping us with the podcast.
Yeah,
Shout out
Yeah.
Oh,
Jason
sweet.
Sudewi.
Yeah, he's helping us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably the most like the best experience I've had. But I mean, as far as 42nd Street Studios in Fort Lauderdale was probably like the one with the most credentials and had the most professional work just overall. Like they had, they were working with Gloria Stefan. They're doing a bunch of stuff for Sony. It was like, and you hear the quality of that stuff coming out of there. You're just like, oh yeah,
That's
I get it.
Is it
Yeah.
a lot bigger than where we were too?
No,
they're all like the same size. Aren't
No, it was smaller.
Based off the size, you're like, hey, I like this one.
No,
It's
this
a good
one's
size.
This
It's a good
one's
size.
this one's real
Yeah.
big, and so you know it's gonna be good in here.
Yeah. Well, no,
It's
the
just science.
42nd Street Studio, it was probably a little bit smaller, but they had higher ceilings.
Mhm.
And the engineer I didn't really get along with as well, but Jason really.
Can you drop names on there?
No, I'm not
Just
dropping
kidding.
names. He's a great engineer and he was a nice guy, but I mean, Jason had the patience that allowed for a real relationship to be cultivated.
Mhm.
You know, if you don't have that patience, then you end up spending a couple hours a day with somebody who's not willing to go into the trenches with you.
Yeah, why be in a relationship with someone that's like not cool? You know?
Exactly.
You don't want to do it.
Exactly.
Then like somebody like that who actually cares about what they're doing too is
Yeah.
actually gonna like pressure you into taking like way more takes and
Yeah.
is that how you felt
Yeah.
at where you were at?
I did all the harmonies, and I've never stacked as many, unless it was like in Chris's studio, which is cool, Underdoll Studio. But I don't know
Shout
if
out,
it's-
shout out,
yeah,
doll.
hey,
Shout out to the boys in the blue.
hey,
Boys in
but
blue.
In the back, I mean.
yeah, did you say in blue?
I
We
sometimes
support Blue Lives
We're
Matter here.
Crips.
I was trying to say black and then that was wrong, so
Whoa.
He just went with blue.
sorry.
That's a good,
Cut.
especially today. Nick. It's a good combination.
Shit.
Yeah.
Going there.
Anyways.
All right.
Billy's really going for it today, guys.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
I've had better
I don't
days.
even- It's like, well, where
Why
are
don't
we
you take a
going?
lap there, Bill?
I was
Going
I'm
a different
sorry.
direction. That's
Yeah.
okay. I mean,
Did we just get canceled?
Yeah. Now, if you call attention to it before it happens, you're
I'm
good.
sorry. I didn't mean to say
build
that.
it up and then let it get,
Yeah.
let's see.
It starts with a B.
So we were asking if Justin over at Jay Sterling, if he was like, if you work, Jared, Jesus Christ, we are both on fire today. Jesus, sorry, Jared, love you, bro. Was he like kind of on top of you to make sure that you were finishing things in an appropriate amount of time?
I'm sorry. Why you freezing?
Yeah, I was wondering
He's
too.
a baby. Sorry.
What's this is
On top
ridiculous.
wise, like he was pretty good about it.
No, like
That's so awkward.
This is great. Thank you for that. Because now no one's remembering what I said.
yeah. Well,
that's 10 times worse.
yeah. Well, you know,
Was he
Uh,
helping you?
was he helping you along, or was he like, yeah?
He did a really good job motivating me to we set out certain timelines and stuff like that we wanted to get it done by, but also to like not put it out at stupid times. Like we've had the song done for a while, but we didn't want to put it in like November towards the end of the year or December when everyone's listening to Christmas music. So we're like, no, what? Let's just wait, put it out in January, and it'll be a new year, new tracking. So he did a good job though. It's a good job.
Cool. Yeah, I've always wanted to work with him in a studio setting. We went to go visit his studio a few months back, and he's got like a nice
Yeah.
setup. Seems like a really cool guy to work with in that capacity. For
I
sure.
think he's getting a commercial spot too, which is pretty sweet. So
Oh, dope.
yeah.
Hell
really
yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah. So overall, what would you say like the learning experiences were, and like the process of seeing your song come to life in the in the studio?
I just I thought I was gonna go in so many different ways, and then working with different musicians, it just kind of takes it somewhere else. And so, but definitely just like trying to. I'm so sorry. I'm like zoning out so bad. I'm still on the black comment. I'm so sorry. I'm like, dude, Sorry. What are you saying, my man?
No, so just like with the learning experience of being in the studio and just watching your song come to life from beginning to end, what was that process like?
It was good. There's just some things that I'm like, hey, we got to cut that. Like different ideas, different musicians tune how they play, and kind of I wanted a certain genre. And some musicians play that, and some not as much. And Cashmere Funk really took it, which is another person that works with Jay Sterling, another group that works with them, which is like Reed and Cyrus, and they really helped just get more of that feel, because I really didn't know. I had like some idea that I wanted it to be like a reggae vibe, but not to the extreme that it is. Like I'm pretty stoked with the product, and it took a long time to get all the different takes, but they were really persistent, which is really sweet. So.
Yeah, so you worked with Cyrus on that too?
Yeah,
and
he did
Reed?
a lot of the keys and a lot of synth stuff, which is really sweet. And then he helped me out with harmonies. He played them so many times, but he helped me stack harmonies, and that was really cool for me. It's super out of my comfort zone, but it was really cool. So
awesome. And so this song being a reggae song, is that a style that you kind of want to keep pursuing, or do you want to explore other things?
I definitely like the reggae scene. Like I like or not the scene necessarily, but like the genre. Like I listen to a lot of like Hawaiian bands, like The Green, and like Anuhea, a lot of Hawaiian people that play reggae. But it's definitely kind of more the vibe I'm going for. So.
I've always found it curious how Hawaii somehow adopted reggae as a genre, because coming from Jamaica, like they're just opposite ends of the world.
Yeah.
But like you have like bands like Rebel Soldiers that come out, and The Green, and like they have a very authentic approach to playing reggae.
I think it's like the whole island vibe.
It's like
right,
Hawaii,
but you have a Pacific island, then you have one in the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
It's just interesting how
that's where Hawaii is.
Yeah, the Pacific.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's interesting to me how they. This fucking face. You
face?
like an evil
really
Chucky doll coming
to
to life.
Get distracted. You can just make so many different faces, and there's so much going on.
Well, we're constantly judging each other with everything that we say.
No, go ahead. So they are similar.
Well, I'm just curious as to how that style of music,
like Hawaiian music.
Yeah, like
it's
how
like Jamaican Hawaiian. I don't honestly. I really don't. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know where it came from, but I don't know if like Jamaican people and Hawaiian people just started hanging out, and they're just like, hey, like let's kick it,
Yeah.
I know that they.
So
I don't know.
It's a wild, it's just a wild thing to me that just it would become as popular over there, and then also have its own style coming from. I guess the States have their version of it too, but we do that with everything, so it's just a little.
I mean, there's states too, but
yeah, I know, just something.
I'm just kidding.
You know what I mean?
No, I
Continental
understand what
United
you're
States.
saying. No, I'm
Sorry.
not trying to arrest you. Like
this episode
notepad.
is for sure going to be what cancels Bottom of the Bill.
So sorry.
We got Blue Lives Matter over here, and I'm sitting here saying Hawaii.
I never said that.
You said that.
No, I
said
didn't.
That. Billy's a big Blue
Crips
Lives Matter guy.
It's not like a real state, though.
Oh, yeah. It's like a vacation place, though. I'm not going to lie. It's really like counting it. People are like, I'm going to need a passport. Oh,
yes.
I can't hang out with you. No, sorry, girl. But yeah, there's like a whole vibe over there. And then I feel like there's like OG Hawaiian music that's kind of like country. And then I don't know if people just started listening to Bob Marley or whatever, but like that transition. So I feel like it's reggae, but the harmonies are super tight. And like, I feel like, because a lot of them are family members too, that it's like, it just sounds so good together. Like they just read each other, they feel each other's parts. Like, I'm sorry, that sounds so weird.
It's real ancestral. Yeah, I got it.
It's getting weird. Yeah, but it's just the whole vibe is really cool. So
awesome, man. What was the process like of releasing the song, just bringing it to market? What did you learn about that?
I think I called you. I had like no idea. I was like, I don't know if we're like distribution. I don't know anything. Like this is all definitely like everything was a learning curve. Like I was like, I don't know where to put it or what I need to have to make sure that the song would come out on time. But I did a lot of research, asked a lot of friends. Chelsea gave me a book, which was really cool. And but that was a trip, because I was just like, I just want to make sure that it gets out in time. Like I know that I want to be set up as like an artist, but I'm like, that's all I care about. I'm like, I don't want to be like, hey, it's coming on the 7th and it comes out on like the 15th. There's something awkward, So
yeah, we with our last album that we just put out a few years ago, it had changed within that couple of years. So we put one out in 2018, and then we put one out in 2021, and they added this extra process that takes 2 weeks to confirm whether or not your song can actually go through. So I registered it like a week and a half before the time frame it was supposed to come out, And I saw, all right, well, this we have to. It's in the queue. We'll get to it in 2 weeks, and you'll know if it's confirmed for release. And I was like, no. And I called up the guy.
No.
I called up CD Baby, and I was like, yo, literally, we spent a ton of money on a marketing campaign. This has to
I
go
remember
out.
that. Yeah.
Like this has to go out like on this date. He was like, well, we can't do that. And I was like, no.
That's like,
you for sure have to do it. Like, you don't
you're
understand.
Gonna do it. Yeah. Did he do it?
Yeah, he did it. He
Okay,
was like,
cool.
He was like, all right, well, yeah, I raised you to the front of the queue just to let you know next time this is not happening.
Sheesh.
And I was like, okay, well, thank you for working with me, man. I appreciate it. And that was it. But yeah, little shit like that. And
that's rough. No one talks about that. Like how much far in advance. Like I try to do at least like a month in advance, and then like little things come up, or like the website was like, I don't know if it's like back, I don't know, but it's like even like little things like that. I'm like reading into it and I'm like, oh, it's not me. Like everyone's telling me this should be here, but something's wrong with the website. I'm like, okay, cool. Like that's sweet. So.
Yeah.
Who were we talking to a couple of episodes ago? Last season, I guess you would say.
Last season?
Yeah. This is season 3.
2 Lambos ago.
Welcome to season 3.
2 Lambos ago, yeah.
God damn it, I'm just getting roasted. But they were talking about the backup of all the vinyl records that are being released.
Yeah.
But because
right.
Adele came out with a new album, they just put hers up to the top, and then everybody's got like put on back order for like 6 months.
Yeah.
I can't remember who said that, but
I think I was like tied with Adele, but I didn't make it.
Right.
So, but
That's
I'm
good.
humbled about it. So.
That's pretty dope
That's
for your
okay.
first single release.
No
Yeah.
big deal.
Are you?
I mean, it's not classified anywhere, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty sure
Yeah,
that's what it is.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
So.
This podcast is actually tied with Joe Rogan for
No
number
way.
1 in the
Actually,
world.
No,
Joe
it's
Rogan
not.
told me that
So-
he's excited, that you guys are doing this
I don't
with
want.
me.
I,
You know
well,
what I
I
mean?
don't want him to think that we're attached to him in any kind of way, but we are as popular as he is.
Are we
You know
gonna like
Joey?
fight afterwards? Is that how like to
That-
make sure it gets promoted and like tag him in there? I'm cool with it.
So are you in the process of recording another single or EP at the moment?
Not yet. I would
No?
love to be like when I see people, they're like, "Hey, when's the album coming?" I'm like, "Soon." And I'm like, "I gotta write, man. Like I'm trying to pay my bills. Like
Yeah.
I definitely, I want to do more and then definitely have more promotion the next time. Like I would not say I dropped the ball on that, but I'm like I'm reading more and just trying to make sure that I promote it better and like just like little things, planned out. But I definitely want to write more. That sounds so sad. I'm so sorry. There's more music coming.
Yay.
Sorry, but I just need to write more and then pick up the songs that I really like versus just like I don't know. People say to make like an album. I'm like, that's like your best songs. Like, how do you have enough really, really good songs? So
Yeah. Well, typically you would get a label to just advance you like $1 million,
you guys have
so you
that,
can
right?
take the year off and just write and then record. But in the world that we live in, that's just
Pay your
not the
bills.
case. Yeah.
Do you
So
want to eat or do you want to put it out on CD, baby? Do you wanna,
that's what I was gonna ask you though.
yeah.
Is if you're doing any physical copies or anything like that.
No,
There's no
I'm not that
there's no
hardcore
point.
yet.
Well, no,
And
but
CDs?
for the vinyl records and stuff.
Oh, for the vinyl
I mean that'd be
records.
cool.
Yeah, of
I
course.
saw
Single?
I actually saw a guy in
Yeah.
Jax that does that.
45.
Where he makes your own. That'd be cool.
Yeah, get a little 7-inch single. That'd be great.
Do you do that?
Do I do that?
Yeah. Do you do that?
I've done a lot of research on like how to do it yourself
Oh,
that
yeah.
way, and I'm just like, it would be so cool to have my own little record factory.
That actually really sweet. You should do that in the back.
You know what you can do at home was what they used to do back in the day is you can build these like little footers that you would put a record in and then put like wax on top of it, and then it'll dry, and then you take it off the record, and then you just have the first pirated vinyl record.
You sound like highly invested in this. You
I
should
like
totally do
records a
it.
lot.
He also likes illegal versions of things a lot. So the two things combined.
That is true.
Sounds good.
Dangerous
Follow Billy.
I'm renting this house
There
illegally.
you go.
Yeah. Blackmarketapartments.com.
Yeah, they have
It's
a
on,
.com.
it's on the dark web. You can't just go there.
Yeah.
Message me in the comments and I'll get you there.
Yeah. All right, so I want to go to bottom of the billboard.
Already?
Oh yeah. Why
right.
not?
Let's
fucking do
bust
it.
it out.
All right.
So bottom of the billboard, for those who don't know, is a segment that we just added this season. Billy and I go back and forth each week with a song and then we each have to review it, and then we decide whether or not it goes on to the Spotify playlist, the bottom of the billboard. So go follow that playlist, see what's made it, and then tune in every week to make sure that you keep up with what's getting on there. So this week, the song is, I thought we'd keep it on brand with the reggae stuff. Harder They Come by Jimmy Cliff, which is one of my favorite songs, and he's one of my favorite reggae artists of all time.
One of your favorite songs? Seriously?
In that genre, yeah.
Oh,
I'd
in
say.
that genre
Yeah.
also? All right.
I hate it. I'm just kidding.
Well,
I'm just kidding. No, I just want to
bef-
think of the
bef-
worst thing.
Before I
That is
give
cool.
my opinion, what do you like about it so much?
What do I like about it so
yeah,
much?
Yeah, give us a little review.
I love the groove of all reggae from that era in particular, where it's really just like they're feeling that 3 as a downbeat, which I love. And I think there's a lot of things happening rhythmically in that song. They're like kind of working off each other. They're super cool. I love the lyrics because if you know about Jimmy Cliff, like he was legit Buffalo Soldier. Like he was like he he was a song. He was a person that Bob Marley was writing that song about. Basically, I mean, like it was like a whole thing. You know.
Can you briefly tell me the history of what Buffalo Soldier means?
I
know the song. What is that?
So no, yeah, you're right. I fucked up.
Let's go.
What I meant to say
Yeah.
is that Jimmy Cliff was part of the revolution in Jamaica that was happening.
Oh,
so I
okay.
fucked up. My bad.
Sorry.
You're right. Correct.
Cancel.
Um,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's 3 times we've been canceled.
Yeah, I know.
One star.
We're going for a record on this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, there's a lot of aspects about the song that I like, and there's a lot of things about Jimmy Cliff as an artist that I like. You know, so that's why I chose that song.
So this song, I actually learned how to play this song, and I can't remember for what band it was. I think it was for Scott's, like one of Scott T's, one of his things.
Can you play it right now?
Probably.
Yes.
I mean, it's not crazy difficult by any means. So my take on this song is I don't really like it that much.
Yeah.
It's not really that I don't like reggae at all. I do.
Yeah.
I just think it's just like most reggae is. Not trying to be rude by any ways. It's a little repetitive. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But I felt like this one was just like insanely repetitive.
Yeah.
And I feel like in almost every other reggae song that I do like, it's like it goes away from the verse and the chorus and the singing, and then it's just instrumental.
Mm.
But this one doesn't at all.
Mhm.
It's just the same thing, and it's just like verse, chorus, and I don't know. Did you count how many choruses there are? Like 5 or 6 choruses?
No, I didn't count how many
It's like
courses there were.
17, but
It's like
17.
16 or
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
So my personal opinion about it, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't think it's gonna make it.
What do you think, Kalani?
I listened to a little bit of it. I felt really bad. I listened to it on the way. I was like, oh, I know this song. I know it. And I'm like, oh, crap, we're talking about it. But I liked it. But some of the sounds on it, I was like, I don't know if I really like, but it's also, when was it made? You know what I mean? It was
yeah,
probably
it's like 70s.
yeah, I'm like,
So
for
the
what it was, like, that
fidelities-
sounds really good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be mad that it doesn't sound full here or the keys are kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you
like,
have to take it out of that you have to look
context,
yeah,
yeah.
it's all about the
but
context.
other than
in
that, like,
They
I
all-
dig it,
they-
especially
all-
in that time.
Yeah, of course. They also rhymed want with can't, and
That definitely rhymes.
that does not rhyme.
Want, can't.
I think you have to
same.
also think about the accent and like the language and
No,
like,
even with the
whole thing.
accent, it didn't rhyme.
Try it. You should try it with
I
the accent.
Yeah, Bill, let's see you try with the accent.
No.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mm,
Yeah.
no thanks.
Yeah, yeah.
Why do you have to
Let's really try to get this one canceled. Let's do it. Do the accent.
If you get canceled 5 times, it
Do
cancels
it.
out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a free Subway.
I didn't know.
Hey,
Um,
I was gonna say though. Oh shoot, I keep on forgetting everything I wanted to say today. So
cool.
yeah.
good.
So what do you think? Makes the playlist or no?
My vote is no. Oh, that's what it was. It sounds like the ending of like a lot of movies. Was this in a movie soundtrack?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
What movie was it in?
The Harder They Come, Harder They Fall, featuring Jimmy Cliff. Actually,
and
Wow,
I'm
you really know your Jimmy. That's really good.
Wait, he was
You
in
really
the
know your
movie?
fun facts.
Yeah.
What
It
kind
was
of movie was it?
About basically his journey as a revolutionary in Jamaica.
In Jamaica. So it's like a movie based in Jamaica and everything.
Yeah, it's based off of his life.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Wow, you're like,
Like-
really invested. I think that's why you really like the song though too. We really don't know this much stuff.
Well, that's
so
what I'm saying.
we're
Like, there's
I
an
learn a lot.
entire history and a culture
Yeah.
that's attached to this song, which is why I respect it so much. And Jimmy Cliff, as an artist himself, like he wasn't just saying things; like he was living the lifestyle. You know.
Yeah, without a doubt. I just
so-
think like I'm out of context, so I haven't seen that movie. I don't know.
Yeah,
really
we should
much.
watch that right now.
Yeah,
You
I
haven't
to
watched
really
the
have,
movie.
If you
like,
want
a
to
fair-
queue it up,
We could
boys.
just
If you
watch
want
it
to, we'll sit
together.
here and just watch it and just
Yeah.
analyze
Well,
it.
we
That'll be
can't
the whole
now because you
episode.
turned off the monitor.
Well, it was
Quite sad.
distracting. So.
Sorry.
But yeah, that's
Not as bad as a pen, but whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, talk about executive
That's
decisions.
fine.
but that's my opinion of it. Is
Mm.
it's just I don't know. It just seems like I've heard so much better reggae, and I don't really understand why you like it so much. And there's got to be something else to it.
think
But
it's
out
the
of
movie, yeah.
context, Yeah, I don't know the movie. I don't know all that.
The
Yeah.
history. Yeah.
So I'm just like, this
Okay.
might be the first one.
All right, so we're not putting that on.
My vote is no. I don't know who gets to decide.
Well, I mean, you get to decide ultimately.
Why do I
right?
get to decide?
What do you think, Kalani? Should
You're
we make
like
it on our playlist?
you're like a Simon. I feel like I'm gonna be a Paula. I'm gonna say it means a lot to you, and I feel like as a friend,
Yeah.
I would put it on there. I didn't really like it as
That's
much,
but
but
it's
I
a very
feel-
empathetic way to look at something.
but at the same
and-
time, like it means a lot to you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what if Billy was like, I hate it. It sucks. I don't want it. That would suck. You know what I mean? So
I mean, I don't have feelings in that capacity, so if he
Oh,
were to say that, it
okay.
wouldn't bother me at all.
One-
we
it
hate
actually
it?
wouldn't
You hate
surprise
it?
me at all. But
No, I'm not trying to.
he doesn't
trump
like
you,
good
but
music,
we're
so
best friends.
well,
Are
I
you?
mean,
Yeah.
it's a little strong of a
like
word. I think.
forever. There's no way you can get out of it.
I don't
Sort of deal.
contractually obligated at this
Can't.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
can't. But I'm
There's a lot of
thinking.
attention here.
Do you know what also I'm
That's-
thinking about a little bit? I'm thinking about the playlist.
hmm
What it comes right after "Alive with the Glory of Love" by Say Anything.
Yeah, doesn't work.
Doesn't
Not on
vibe.
my playlist. It doesn't.
This
work.
is a whole new concept that we have to start to think about now. Like, how does it disrupt the flow of the playlist
That is
now?
true.
And that's a
We didn't
very
think
real
about
thing that
that.
people think about when they're creating playlists. So
Mm.
I think that we
Kalani-
should add
But
that
hang on. But
as an aspect of the judging.
out of 10, like how much do you love this song?
I would use the biscuit rating actually as
Oh, biscuit.
honor
100
to our
biscuits?
friends, the
What
Hearst
is
brothers.
Yeah, it's a biscuit rating. It's 1 out of 100. How many biscuits?
Oh.
So on our friends, we had it on a couple episodes ago. Actually, this last one that just came out. The Hearst brothers. They have a podcast and they rate new independent music, and they use a biscuit rating.
Oh wow.
Just because they were like, "What about biscuits?" They kind of compare it to the Rotten Tomatoes. Like, who thought Rotten Tomatoes for movies?
Yeah.
Now it's just a thing. Right now we're gonna try and make biscuits a thing, and we're
I
gonna help
agree.
them in that endeavor. And we're using the biscuit rating on this one.
Okay.
So what out of
What
100
would you?
biscuits?
What would you give it?
What would I give it out of 100 biscuits?
Yeah. And these are like
I mean, there's so much.
subjective
You're like
biscuits
very
to
like
you.
you're like really thinking about it. Like you make biscuits or something. You're like, how
Yeah.
many biscuits can I make in this segment to make it?
Well, you know, there's a lot that goes into their rating system with the
Mhm.
biscuits that I want to honor. However, this being such an old song,
Yeah.
they take production value into a very high account.
Yeah.
And it's an old song, so the fidelity by today's standards is not there.
Mm.
So I don't know, maybe like given the context of the time and all
Good
that, maybe
Lord.
like
These are very specific biscuits.
I'd give it like a solid 85.
85 biscuits?
85.
Yeah, 85 biscuits.
That's a lot of biscuits.
It's a lot of biscuits.
That's like an unnecessary.
I'm-
I mean, it's not unnecessary. There's never really like.
If you can tune into the full episode and you can see how they use every biscuit that they
They
can
write
account
out
for,
like
they can account
85
for.
reasons, or
Well, no, the 10 biscuits per reasoning, right? So
Oh,
there's
wow.
production value, there's lyrics, there's like 3 or 4 things there's
categories.
categories basically, and then they can account for every biscuit within that category, and they do a whole there's a simulator thing where they pump it into a
What?
system, and then it
Pops
does
out biscuits.
pops out
And then
biscuits.
everyone
Do
That's
you
how many
like
biscuits you get.
Yeah.
The song Alive?
Jeez, yeah.
Out of 10. For Christ's sake.
85 biscuits, bro. I told you already. I'm trying to
Okay.
explain to her how biscuits work.
I
It's
understand.
a lot of
I
that's-
think she figured out after 10 seconds of it.
Yeah,
So 1 through 100.
85.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
do they rate other people's like original songs?
Thank you, Kalani. Yes, they do. They rate
Yeah, they
other
do.
people's original songs, and it's usually new music that's just coming out.
Oh.
So that's why it's hard to factor this song into
Yeah.
that, because there's a production value
Yeah.
that goes with the rating.
I was
It's
just
not
gonna say,
new.
it's like, what if they have someone on and they don't like their song? Like, what if they give you like 5? Like, they don't give you
They're-
biscuits.
So they
That's
they have
a
a
downer.
guy.
Canadian,
Don't you think?
So they give you constructive criticism.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's
I
harsh.
think
You
it's
get
Great.
negative biscuits. Like, you get negative 20 biscuits. Like, that would suck.
Ooh.
Well, no,
That's a downer.
so they have somebody, this guy named Doug, who sends them the songs,
Okay.
and then they listen to it live on the air,
Mm.
and then they rate it on the air, and then if they
Yeah.
if they really don't like it, yeah, it's constructive criticism. And if they
Yeah.
really love it, then they talk about what works. But there's a certain standard that has to be met
Okay.
that Doug has to kind of
So it
go
can't,
through
like,
and approve.
super suck. You know, like he
Yeah,
sends
yeah,
like
like
somewhat like
eh,
good biscuit material.
yeah,
Okay.
like you can't like we talked about doing a review section on Bottom of the Bill, and you
Mhm.
can't just have a song on if your whole intention is just to be a dick about
Yeah,
it.
like I hate this song.
Yeah, like
This is
why
crap.
would you have it
The
on?
drummer's the worst.
Yeah, like you just have it on to be a dick,
No.
and that's not cool,
That's not
right? So yeah, every review's got to be at least okay.
yeah, 10 biscuits.
Constructive criticism at worst, you know. I agree. How many biscuits do you give it, Bill?
Yeah.
0.
0
Oh.
biscuits?
Yeah.
You're just being a dick now.
Yeah, it's really
That
hard.
was just a dick move.
Yeah.
That's all that was.
Like-
Yeah. No, I would give it like, I don't know. It's like you said, it's not new, so you gotta take that into account. I give it like 50 biscuits.
50 biscuits.
Yeah. It's just
What do you
okay.
what do you think,
I'm
Kalani?
gonna say 70.
70, a solid
Stay right
70.
there, yeah.
All right, so how do we do the average on that? 70 plus 50 plus
Oh.
85.
Oh my
Right.
god.
So that's
No.
120 plus it's 205 biscuits. So
Out of 300.
divided by 3. What's
got the
205
math?
divided by 3?
That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not failing, but it's barely an average. So
It's-
if we don't do
pass.
100, I'd say 70 would be the passing on our scale.
That's a D plus. It almost
yeah,
made
yeah.
it.
You
almost
didn't make
made
it through
it.
college. That sucks though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, you wouldn't make it through
Yeah,
college.
you
If you
wouldn't
don't
make
make it through college, then you're not getting
Is
on
it,
the
you know?
playlist. Jimmy Cliff, you know, what are you gonna
75.
do?
I'd say 75.
Yeah.
Right?
So, no, you're already putting it as a 70. You can't go back
Come
in your
on.
biscuit rating. They've been baked.
75.
They've been baked.
I'm saying down is my vote.
All right,
About
so they're voted down. We
I'm
did it.
sorry.
I'm cool. You know, just-
That's the reason why I
This
asked
makes
you
you sad.
before all the biscuit rating stuff was I just like how much do you like it, and if it really meant something to you, then I would let it go.
That's really sweet.
the song
but
definitely
after
does mean
that-
something to me, but yeah.
Long-winded description of how we're gonna rate things now. It's never getting it.
It's-
It could be any song. It could be your song. That would suck.
Without, yeah,
That'd be
without
bad.
a doubt,
Yeah.
all
Oh,
of
no,
those
you don't
songs
know.
are
Oh,
getting
that's
it.
He's just gonna reject every song that I
Oh,
suggest.
Why? I like the what was the one that you did first? Oh no, it was Adele. That's
But
the only
you
one
hated
you've
that
done.
one too.
Which
Yeah,
one?
You
but
felt
I still let
pressured.
it in.
You felt pressured
Yeah,
by
Adele
us
gets
and the
it in.
Hearst brothers to put it on.
Adele gets in.
Huh?
Adele gets in.
Yeah,
She's trying hard.
she's crushing it.
I
never
love
s- I just-
Adele.
I
She's
agree.
my jam.
Yeah, she's
That's your
awesome.
jam is Adele?
Yeah, not all of
Okay.
her songs right now, but I just think she's real cool. And
Yeah.
I like her first album. She had like one where it was just her singing and bass, and I was like, that's freaking dope. Like, you go, girl. So it's good stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's pretty awesome.
That's for
100
the
biscuits.
Hello from the Other Side.
No, before it was like
Before that?
Chasing Pavements or something like that. It was really poppy, but it was like my teenager jam where you cry. You know,
Are we sure we're saying her name right?
Adele?
It's not Adele.
you could call her Adele. You'd
Right.
probably be judged, but I mean, you can go for it.
She likes sandwiches a lot.
Adele.
Okay, I hope that those
Crushing
groans
it.
in the back get fucking picked up on the
You are-
microphone.
Adele's like watching the channel, like, oh no, crap,
Yeah.
nah, I can't get with you guys. You know.
We had Adele
Like that.
watching before, now she's not
No,
watching
she's
anymore.
just like, nah, so sorry.
What are you gonna do,
I'm really
love
sorry,
you,
Adele.
Adele.
Deli? All right. All right. So back to the show.
Yeah.
Biscuits over there.
Biscuits over there. Enough biscuits. So where are you from, Kalani?
San Diego.
From San Diego?
San Diego.
San Diego. When did you come to Jacksonville?
I got imported here. So
Okay.
so I came here.
Where's
and,
you
like-
got a little made in
yeah,
Polynesia?
just a little. I got a
So-
just a little sign, and I made it in. They said I was cool.
Nice.
But I came here probably like 7th grade, so 2007. So I've been here a long time. So I don't think that really counts that I'm from San Diego. But
I mean, yeah, I'd say if you moved here like after 10, then
Yeah.
it counts. Yeah.
sweet. I was 12. So
Yeah.
right on. Yeah.
What brought you guys to Jacksonville?
My dad was military, so he moved here, which was really cool. Misses everything back in San Diego, and then retired, and then moved back, which kind of sucked. Cause I'm like, man, I still gotta graduate, like.
Yeah.
But it's he lived here for a little while, and then my whole family. I have a brother, my mom, and stuff like that. So my brother lives back in San Diego, and my mom's still here. So
That's literally what happened to me.
Oh, really?
All my family moved down to Kentucky, and then they all just moved back, and
Stayed?
They just left me here. Yeah.
isn't that
Yeah.
wild?
Yeah.
Some trauma, but that's cool.
And
Whatever.
thankfully,
I'm
they
not
did.
going back to Kentucky. I'm going
No.
to San Diego.
San Diego's expensive.
Well, that's true.
I'm not trying to live in a box, a nice box.
Thankfully,
Cool.
you stayed because now we're best friends. So
Thank God for that. Think
Um,
about it every day.
This lighting is really like nice between you guys. Like it's
Light-
it's like
it's
a nice
nice,
bromance.
intimate.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just
yeah.
like conjoined hearts.
Conjoin. Well, you have to have one in order to conjoin
You talking
one,
about
right?
yourself? Or are you talking about?
Well, I mean,
You're talking about me not having a heart?
I have a heart. Well, I don't have a heart.
yeah.
What?
I can see you
I think I've
vibrating
prob-
from here, dude.
I probably diminished yours quite a bit by now, I think.
If anything, it got bigger.
Um,
Which is a medical issue.
yeah, it is. That is true. You come from a musical family? Does your family play music at all?
No, not at all.
So where
We
you?
play mahjong. We gamble. That's all we got. But we do not play music.
What's mahjong?
What? Cancel.
Cancel him for that.
Cancel. No.
Yeah.
What is it? I don't
Yeah,
even
no,
know what
what
it
is
is.
mahjong?
I think I asked you to play mahjong one time, and you're
You
like,
did?
"Yeah." You must have been drunk or something. It was
He's
like
not
you
from
chose
this-
me.
right.
He's not from this planet.
Maybe
Kalani.
I
I'm
like
sorry.
ask about it, and Aaron's like, "They don't know what mahjong is," and like maybe I caught you on a weird answer where you're like, "Yeah," but anyways, it's like a bunch of like tiles that you play it. Some people think that you match them, but you build walls and you gamble and you.
That's a little racist. You build
Huh?
walls.
Well, not Chinese wall. I mean, it is Chinese, but anyways, you like. We'll have to bring it. We'll have to play it.
I used to play it all the time
Really?
on computers.
No, that's not the same.
I know
Oh,
because
I'm
you
actually
use
really upset. I was
tiles.
I
going to
lived
invite
in
you and carry over.
Kentucky. Like,
Oh,
I'm not playing
yikes.
with anybody. But I've
That's
always
okay.
wanted to play against somebody.
I'll play. Like, I'm down. I'm trying to find people to play. Like,
I'll
that'd
play with
be-
you.
We could
I've-
just do that, right? Like, I would have brought it over.
We could have played it on air.
That actually
I've-
would be really sweet.
Legit, never heard of this thing before.
Ever.
Really?
I've never heard.
I'm
of
sure
it.
if you saw a picture of it, I'm sure we could.
It's like
we could bring it
tiles,
up
like
on the
green
Oh, that's
tiles and, like,
right.
This is like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was
I'm
like-
sorry.
It's
You
like-
didn't do anything.
I'm mad
It's him. He
ADD.
turned it off.
Was it like dominoes or something?
It's like
Uh,
dominoes, but in pyramid
But it has
form.
I know
Chinese
dominoes.
characters on it. So what's the rummy like? Well, you've never mind. Well, I'll just bring it next time. But you just they have like a wall where like you build walls and then you have to get like matching pairs and stuff like that. And then you can win so much money off of it. Like we've got a whole electronic table. It's pretty sweet.
Oh,
But
you got one
Really?
of those where
Yeah.
it clears
It's pretty dope.
itself. Yeah, man.
I think my cousin almost got her vape stuck in there, and that was like dishonor of family. Like you don't do
The
that. Like,
electronic table.
yeah.
Like, is it like digital or is it
Oh my
just
God.
it moves all the tiles around for
Dude.
you?
we gotta show you. You gotta like. I just gotta show you what it is.
Okay. I've never heard of
Can
mahjong
you pull
before.
that up?
I don't believe you.
I swear to
Really?
God, why
Are
would
you
I
just
make
saying-
that up?
I don't know.
Because you're bored or
Just be
something. I don't
interesting.
know.
So bored.
Just,
That's wild. Never heard of it before. What was your first instrument? Why did you decide to even start getting into music at all?
I just hate it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was saying, why?
No.
Why did you choose
Why,
this career
why are you
path?
even a musician? Like you suck.
No, not at all. You're an amazing singer.
No. Why did I get into it? I liked karaoke, like every typical Asian. I was like, I'm gonna bring up karaoke level to like 100.
Is that an Asian thing?
It's a super Asian. You gotta like spend more time with some
That was
Asians,
a
dude.
joke.
Like mahjong.
I'm from
Asian.
South Florida.
Do
We
you know
don't
what
have
karaoke
Asians down
is?
there.
Huh? Yeah.
Huh?
Do
Do you know what karaoke is?
Yeah,
Karaoke?
that was the joke with
Do
karaoke.
you know what sushi is? You know? Do you
Yeah,
know?
I love big sushi fan. We have a lot of good sushi in Miami. Yeah, it's Cubans that-
Unpopular opinion.
they
Just
rap.
kidding.
They rap cigars and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
so
sorry.
just didn't know if that was a good thing.
That's cool.
Anyways,
Sorry.
jokes aren't hint today, guys.
Sorry.
That was a joke?
Yeah. Anyways,
I thought you were being completely honest. You seem so
we do have
serious.
good sushi in Miami, but it's not because Cubans rap cigars well. No,
Oh,
the
okay.
fuck.
I don't know. I was like,
The
I was like, dude, I don't know.
Was
Not
it a
judging
Seinfeld
you.
episode?
God damn, man.
So I got into music because I was making sushi every day, and I was like, I really want to get out of this profession, and I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. So sorry, it's so bad.
Took me a second to realize what was going on
Yeah,
there.
you're like, oh, huh. Wow.
Oh, wow,
Oh, wow. Oh, man. It's just so, I don't know about this.
Don't mind him. His brain
Yeah.
moves at the speed of smell. But you were really into karaoke, I believe you were saying, is what
Yeah.
you said.
I just like singing and stuff like that. And then I just was like, hey, I want to play gigs, but I need to, accompany myself. And ukulele's like one finger's a chord. So I was like, heck yeah, like let's do this. And I just started singing and then like trying to play out. And then I think I was working at like Chili's or something. I used to make balloon animals. I don't know if I ever told you that.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I'm
you
actually
good at it?
I'm really good at it.
Sweet.
Pretty sweet at it, but
You ever like offer that service up for like children's parties or anything?
I used to.
For
So
real?
serious. Like I still have people that come to my gigs that are like, you used to make me balloons when I was like 5 and now
No
you're singing. So I'm gonna start
shit.
like an event planning company, with sushi. It'd be sweet. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Sushi
So
and-
we're really hold on to that sushi one idea.
Yeah, really bring it back in.
You could call it a Belushi party.
And your logo could just be both the Belushi brothers
Yeah.
for no reason.
Just cause.
Balloons and sushi. Oh, God, why would you be confused about that? Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
I'll be crying, but I am crying.
Oh man.
I need another drink.
Yeah, me too, man. That's a mahjong table. You never seen mahjong before?
Sorry, I don't
Never
mean to
seen
yell, I'm like,
mahjong.
You've never seen that before?
You
That's
gotta
one of the
break that out.
tables.
You
It looks like a Domino's.
They're
setup.
really
So like you
They're
don't
very
have that
expensive.
legit table until you're like super awesome, but you have to start where you have to mix your own tiles, and like that's like when you're a child and you're trying to make money, you know. And
So it's
you're,
Asian Domino's. That's all it
basically,
is.
yeah, basically, yeah.
I could play that game. I could fucking crush that game.
We should put money on that.
I
You're
don't-
saying you'll crush Asians or the crush the game?
Well,
Careful
today's
about
a
that one
lunar
right
new
now.
year.
Hashtag stop Asian hate. You got it.
Hey,
The what are the rules like where
wait,
your
are
partner?
we on?
Are we on? We could be on. Who cares? Yeah.
Oh, I
we're
was
on.
like, we're just
Yeah.
talking. We're just chill. Oh
Okay.
wow.
But we
Yeah.
should fade in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll fade in. God, you ruined the conversation.
No, what are you talking about? 3,
is it-
2, 1.
Happy New Year.
It is the Happy New Year, isn't it?
So is it like when you're playing across from your partner,
Mhm.
but like are they, is the person on the other side of the table like
Oh,
your
I thought you were talking
partner?
about Aaron for a second. I'm like, wait, hold up. Like,
No, no.
no,
What are we
sorry.
talking about?
Mahjong.
Okay,
Mahjong, yeah, mahjong.
Oh,
How do you say it,
wow.
mahjong or mahjong?
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 That is it.
Really? Yeah.
Mahjong.
Gotta be uber Asian.
Okay.
Billy's like, no, I can't get 2 in one day. Just one.
So are you sitting across from your partner? Is that how it works?
So there's no partners. You're on your own.
You're on your
like,
own.
Your
Okay, so it's a little
like,
different than dominoes.
yeah,
then.
like my grandma was like, hey, like if you wanna sit here, you're like bidding $20. Like we're not, you don't mess around. Like even if you were like 5 and you wanted to sit in, she'd be like, nah. Like
yeah.
we don't mess around with that. So
Okay, so so it's not like a partner game then. Like,
No.
it's all on your own.
it's
Okay.
like a fuck you, you're on your own kind of game.
There's got to be a game with dominoes that's similar to that, but
Oh, I haven't really played dominoes
is?
legitly.
Yeah, just dominoes, right?
no, it depends on what game you play with dominoes. The one that we play with my family is the like you sit across from your partner and you're trying to like basically through the tiles communicate what your strong
Oh, I mean,
points are, what your
yeah.
strong like
people
and then,
do that, but that's against the rules. But people like will be like, hey, like throw me this and I'll throw you this. But that's not, that's not like how it's supposed to be played.
Gotcha.
But,
No, that's definitely how dominoes is played. Where it's
Oh.
like try and read what I have in my hand based off of what
Yeah.
I'm putting down on the table here.
Mm.
It's like a
In
whole
Kentucky,
thing.
we play a game called Rook, where it's kind of like that, where it's two. You play against, or you have a team member, and then you sit across from each other.
Mm.
But it's like called Christian cards or whatever, because back in the day it was like super bad to gamble, so they made their own set of cards,
Oh,
and so that's the game that we played.
Nice.
I was like
Christian cards,
Christian cards in
but
Kentucky.
it's called Rook.
Rook. I feel like I've heard of that game before.
It's a great game. I'm really good at it.
We should play that.
Are you? I'll play Mahjong with you.
Yeah,
You
I'm
coming
super
out to play
down.
Rook?
Like,
You need
I've
4
been-
players for Rook.
I've been
though.
trying to find people forever. Like Aaron's party, I was like, man, maybe I'll turn this into a mahjong party. He's like, no,
He's like, nah, fuck
No,
that. We
don't do
that.
that.
We don't do that in this house.
cancel.
All right, so I'm curious as to what your first instrument was. Do you play anything else but ukulele?
I feel so bad. I wish I did. I took piano. I took like theory, so I like had to get to some level of piano, so I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
But just piano and ukulele. That's about it. And just singing. So.
Okay. And how did you come? Ukulele, you already said, right? That it was like the easier one to play, quote unquote.
Yeah, it was easier. And then I hung out with like a ton of Polynesians that just camp every year, and they just drink and play ukulele. So I was like, okay, I could just play this and pick this up. And it was easier, but also just like culturally, like a lot of the songs that we play, like I'll play a lot of OG like Hawaiian songs, and you typically have ukulele on there. So, and because it's kind of easy, but yeah, I try to be better.
Well, it's got a very particular sound to it. I think
Mhm.
that kind of lends itself to that island kind of vibe. Yeah, I've always wondered. You do solo gigs with just ukulele, right?
Yeah,
How's that go? Because it doesn't have that low end.
it has
the
no
acoustic
low end
guitar
at
does.
all.
But you stay pretty busy with that.
It's pretty sweet. I got a pog pedal, which is real like, and then a looper. So I've been trying to work on like beatboxing into it and then looping that and then soloing. So like
That's dope.
just to like, I don't know, there's not too many. I mean, there's girls that play like solo, but I feel like playing ukulele too, it's like as a girl, I'm like, I still want to be like legit. You know what I mean? I don't want to just like play a C chord and like, you know what I mean? So I just want to be better in some way. So
you can like I saw this one dude when I was like 20, 21 years old at an open mic one time.
Yeah.
And he shredded the ukulele.
Do you know who? It was just some random dude?
I was living in South Florida,
It's
so
been like some famous guy.
I don't think it was.
Oh.
It was a dive bar in Fort Lauderdale somewhere.
Oh.
It was not a famous guy.
It was me.
It was you.
It was me. It was me.
You look a lot different now.
Thanks.
Thanks, yeah. No, but he was like amazing. I couldn't believe how like hard he was shredding on the ukulele.
People go ham. Like I wish I could do that. But I'm like, some people really like. I feel so bad. I should be able to say his name. I'm not even trying to mention.
I think
it.
I know what you're talking about.
I feel bad. I shouldn't know how to say it.
I watched like a Netflix. It was like a Netflix thing about him like forever ago.
Yeah.
I thought that was crazy too. Because how many frets does a ukulele have?
I think it's like 17.
So it's like way shorter.
And it's super small. I mean, like even on like a tenor, like it's still pretty tiny. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
I was actually surprised you said 17. I didn't think it was that many.
Yeah, me neither. I thought it was like 10.
No.
You get the full octave range.
I think and then you have like a little tiny extra. But I mean, really, you can't like you can like put half a pinky if you want. But I mean, it doesn't. I wouldn't really count it. But
I just want to see someone like comp on ukulele like they do on the mandolin. Here we go.
That guy.
Hey, yeah, thank you.
Jake
I just can't. I feel so bad. I should be able to say it.
Not doing it.
Do it. He crushes it.
Shimabukuro?
And
Is that how you say it?
That's probably right.
I just feel so bad. I should know how to say it, but I really like people talk about it all the time. And I'm like, oh yeah, but I never say his last name. I don't even attempt.
Jake Shimabukuro.
But he's super dope. I mean, he talks about different pedals on ukes because they don't sound, obviously the same on guitar versus ukulele, and some just sound super distorted and funky. So he has like a bunch of videos about like what sounds good, but a lot of them are like custom too. So I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah.
That sucks though. But
what kind of effects sound good with ukulele?
That one that I try to buy from you, there's one pedal that you and Chris have that's like super fire. It has like
the loop pedal?
Is it like something with a B? It's like you guys
pedal?
Yeah. That one.
The Buffalo Audio
Bertha
yes,
Auto.
That one.
Yeah.
That one sounds
Bertha.
really nice.
Yeah.
So if you're selling it anytime, just let
well,
me know.
mine's not working anymore, so I have to hit up Nick over there at Noise Effects to help me out with that. But shout out to Noise Effects; they make great pedals.
Hey.
But noise kick effects, my bad. I'm on fire today. No, but they make really good pedals.
It's by Bertha. Kidding. It's the Va pedal.
Yeah, the Auto Wah.
Sorry.
They actually do make a really nice Auto Wah pedal. This one right here. But the only reason why mine's not working is because I don't take very good care of my pedals.
You step on it too many times.
You're
like, oh,
no.
I hate these bars.
No, I have I don't have like a hard case for my pedal board. I have just like a bag, a gig bag for it.
Just flings that thing everywhere.
And
like
that shit just gets tossed
bag?
around.
Like
yeah, an Aldi's bag. Yeah,
like
no, it's not that bad, but it does get tossed around, especially when we're on the road.
That thing breaks all the time.
Sheesh.
Pedal board?
Yeah.
I got it wired much better now. So.
Do you have a hard case yet?
No.
You should definitely get one.
Yeah, I need a hard case. I need a hard case for my amplifier also.
You thought I was stacked coming in here?
Yeah.
Have you seen his house?
No, actually, no.
Yeah,
I saw your old house. Oh wait, yeah, I have.
You were just over
I'm
there.
thinking about I was just over there. So sorry. I'm thinking about your old house, like your old house. I'm like, actually, I don't think I ever went inside. I forgot that you guys moved.
That I lived out in
I actually have been there
Hodges?
a few times. I
Probably
feel really
not.
bad. I'm so sorry, Chelsea. Nah, I've never been there.
Yeah, it's
Chelsea's like,
there like last
I thought I was your friend. I made you curry.
Which was fire, by the way.
I appreciate that. I think I made you guys like noodles or something with like low carb noodles. That was bad, but you said it was
so
good, and I appreciate that.
For those who don't know, Kalani's also a phenomenal cook.
Oh yeah,
and you bake as well, right?
Yeah,
like a phenomenal baker as well. Weren't you doing like selling your own stuff for a while?
I was selling stuff in high school. I was like
not drugs, but like
just
what I mean?
a little bit.
Just a little bit of drugs.
I'm just kidding.
It was a side hustle for the bakery business.
Yeah. But I did like I used to sell sweets and stuff, and used to sell cakes. But just a lot. It was just too much. And the balloons, sushi. It was just too much.
Sushi.
It's just too much. But
Are you coming to my Belushi cakewalk later?
yeah,
Belushi
that actually
cakewalk.
would be really great.
Everyone's just dressed like
I
the
like-
Belushis.
Eating sushi. That's so
Yeah.
great.
I'll give you like 10% on that. That's awesome. That's really good.
That sounds terrible.
You can get Carrie to make all the stickers for it.
That'd be nice.
That'd be great.
All right, so back on track, guys.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Sorry.
So you don't come from a musical family. When did you discover music as a passion that you wanted to pursue?
You know, you can only do the balloon life so much, you know? And so, like, my first gig, I'd sucked. I mean, my first gig was at, do you know, like, the corner of where, like, it's, like, Amaretti Suites or Casa Maria?
Casa Maria?
Yeah, you know, not the one on the beach, but the
Oh.
one in Mandarin. And it was
No.
super weird. That's where I grew up. But, I, like, played at this, like, really small restaurant, and I had, like, this little, like, PowerWorks speaker that would cut in and out because I was putting a so sorry. I don't know where they came from. Ukulele and a mic in, and it would just keep like cutting out because it was so ghetto. But I did that, and that was like my first start. I ran through a whole 2-hour set in like 45 minutes.
That's
I was
about
so
right.
fast. It
Yeah.
was so stupid. I was just like strumming and so people obviously came to see the whole 2 hours. So I had to repeat the same set list that I just played for them. It
no.
was a nightmare. So I like started doing that, but it was not good in the beginning. Like it was, I mean, even now I mess up obviously, but it was pretty rough. And like ever since then I was like, man, I could just, I mean, this is a pretty low point, so I could get better at this.
Wow, so it was a low point that made you want to go
Yeah,
further into
which
it.
is quite surprising. Yeah.
Something there. It's a psychological thing. You should look into that.
Aaron's cool though,
But-
so it's good. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's wild because it was never a low point for me that made me wanted to start playing music full time.
you've
No,
never,
because he's still there.
you're just still at the high. That's awesome.
Well, no. I mean, I've definitely had my low points, but that's not what made me want to pursue music.
Oh,
It was like definitely a high point for me that I was like, oh yeah, I want this all the time.
oh, that's good. I've
and
never
then
had
I've
that
just
yet.
been
so-
chasing that dragon ever since.
That's cool.
So,
I don't know what that feels like.
yeah.
Especially with fill-ins, man. They're the worst. Just kidding. Huh.
Shout out Chris Underdahl if you ever need him as a fill-in. He's the worst.
Yay.
So, when did you?
Shuts off my mic. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, he doesn't currently have a microphone, but I know he's gonna mark that down. And the day that he does, it's gonna be
Put your-
all hell on me.
Put your contact in the bottom or whatever. Put your number, be like
Yeah.
or higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does edit the videos,
Yeah.
so.
Just put your own face on there for the rest of the video.
Did you say that you're getting so addressed?
Not home address.
Oh my God. I thought you were like, you're getting so addressed. I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
I
I don't know. That's
one knows what it
hilarious. I
means.
love that. You're getting so addressed, bro. So when did you start?
You just like really good at like turning it off. But
Yeah,
it's
no,
really good.
I'm real
It's
good. That's the
good.
only way I know how to be. So
Damn.
what?
What?
That's sad.
What?
That's the only way I know how to be.
You're shutting her down?
Fucking no emotions.
Yeah. Well, you experience one thing and then you're done experiencing it and you move on to
Jeez.
the next thing.
It's like
Usually it's a gradual fade.
Nope.
But-
I got an off switch just like that. It's no problem.
wish
Welcome
you
to
had an
Drama
off switch.
Tuesday.
I wish you had an
kidding.
off switch because this guy wakes up like this.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It
fine.
takes me a solid, what is it, sociopath? The term sociopath refers to someone living with antisocial personality disorder. We're also a psychology podcast now.
Are you a sociopath?
Maybe.
Should have Aaron come on.
I have,
That'd
yeah,
be great. Just
Aaron
like
did come on.
No, but like counseling wise.
Oh, counseling
Like in a different way.
we could hire him as. Remember what Dustin Monk was talking about?
What do you mean?
How they have like counselors that come at like for after The Voice. They basically.
Oh, that's right. To make
Oh.
sure that you're not going to kill yourself.
So we could basically have
Jeez.
Aaron come in and act and work in that capacity. He just
Just have
like
him outside?
counsels the guests. It's like, are you okay? Did they touch you in any weird way?
Dude, what was the?
I was
I
gonna
can't
make a
think of
bad
the-
joke, but I don't think it's appropriate.
It would have relieved that tension right there.
What'd you say? Show me on the dot where John Fogerty
Yeah,
touched you.
yeah.
I couldn't think of his name for a second. All right,
There's a lot that goes on behind the,
That's a
behind the
lot of-
scenes here, guys, that you don't know about. So
This episode is
for sure
It's
getting
so
canceled.
off.
This is covering a lot of ground. on
Covering a
this
lot
one.
of ground, yeah. Yeah, good backlog one for sure.
No means no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Anton.
Yeah, for clarification, doesn't always mean no.
Unless it's a
Um,
good gig.
No, I'm just joking. It always means
it
no,
does.
guys. It
Oh
always
my
means no.
god.
Except for in Bill Burr's stand-up where he crushes.
Oh
that.
yeah.
We're
That
at
was
4
really good.
cancellations. All we need is one more.
I'm working on
and
it.
then we
trust
get
me.
one for free.
Okay, so back to what we were talking about, right? You just shut it down like that.
Credit check.
When karate chop. When did you start pursuing music full time?
Probably like 8 years ago. So, oh no, yeah, because I was in college, so I didn't have to like pay bills just yet. I was still living at my mom's place, and so I was like getting into music and just trying to get gigs and like send out my set list and play Brown Eyed Girl everywhere so people would like me. But I like tried doing that for a while, and then I just eventually started getting gigs and then reaching out to people. And then now it's cool. I don't have to write people, which is pretty sweet. So
Yeah, now it's kind of just like a self.
yeah, it's like if
working
they write you
mechanism.
not in a like a cocky way. It's just cool. Like you don't have to reach out to people and be like, "Hey, book me, like me." They're like, "Hey, we hear you're cool. Sweet, let's do this gig." So
Yeah, that's how I got it for most of the year. Then fucking January hit, and it was like
January's the worst.
and February hit, and
Yeah.
I was like, what is happening to my schedule?
Everyone
right now?
hates
I
everyone in
forgot
January.
to book myself. But yeah, it's like you get so used to that where it's like the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So I don't have to call anybody. I'm just getting the calls.
Yeah.
And the calendar's filling itself.
It's sweet.
And then winter rolls around in Jacksonville, and you're just
Oh
like,
yeah.
all the calls stop coming in.
Is it
it's like-
cops?
yeah, cops. Yeah.
What?
Sorry,
Sketch.
I got a speech impediment. What are you gonna do?
It's
I
okay.
really want that life very badly.
So do it.
Yeah.
That's all. Just do it.
Just
Yeah.
it
Fucking. Yeah.
just sounds really nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's sometimes
It
it
does.
is, but it's also not a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But it's all about perspective.
I was like, you don't want gigs?
No,
was like,
I mean,
dude,
I
that's
do
not-
want gigs. I don't want the
We
kind
want
of gigs
gigs,
that I'm
yeah,
playing right
yeah.
now. But I
Oh.
mean, I'll take them in the meantime.
That's fair.
It's better than working a day job.
Fair.
But
Oh,
you know,
dang.
so all I gotta do is just give them the fucking stare after you say something. That's how you know.
Sheesh.
That's the level we're on right now with our parties.
Rude. No, I want out. I almost got fired yesterday, and I almost got fired today. So all I'm missing is the one
Hey.
more punch
do they watch
card.
Hey.
Do they watch your podcast?
This is why I think
yeah.
of your bitching about the situation still. Tasted real good. Anyways,
So condescending.
yeah. So what's the trajectory of your career been like since you decided to go full time?
Just downhill.
Just down.
Just downhill. just worse.
No, but
It's bad.
you've got some good opportunities that you're working with Disney now.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
So how did that come to happen?
I've been working with them since college, so that was pretty gnarly because it's been good, but trying to do like your senior recital and then trying to like do gigs and then trying to work for like a pretty awesome company. It was just a lot, but like now it's a pretty sweet setup. Like I go there, I'm still part-time, but full-time like to play music there is sweet. Like
What are you doing there part time?
I play music,
Well, like, is there like specific occasions or
just Cuban music.
Cuban music?
Straight ukulele, Cuban
Also an island.
punk. Yeah.
punk music,
Cuban punk.
Cuban punk music?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Gotta go
Yeah,
there.
they discovered
check
it
it
in
out.
Disney.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
do
pretty sweet.
they have Cuban punk music? I can't imagine that Castro allowed a musical revolution under his rule, but I'll check it out.
Cuban punk.
Whoa. Why is there naked girls on the screen? What are you doing? I'm just kidding.
Ruh-roh.
I'm just kidding.
Did you clear
Cuban
that
punk
history
sub-
before you put
Los
it on?
Frikis
kidding.
or the so
Ooh. Ah.
Oh shit! There's
That's what I
literally
do.
a Cuban guy with a mohawk and an anarchy sign on a
Is
denim
there-
jacket with
That's ex-
spikes all over
That's
it.
exactly what I do at Disney.
Giving another guy a mohawk.
let's give it up for American propaganda, ladies and gentlemen, because there's no way you
Cuban
would have
punk.
thought of Cuban anarchists existing in Cuba.
That's
in,
amazing.
current
Mahjong, Cuban
climate.
punk. You're good to go, man.
Wow.
It's
So
learning
Kalani
experience.
is in a Cuban punk band
Yep.
that plays on Polynesian nights in Disney. For
At
some
Disney,
reason.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a niche market, but I do really
Yeah.
well, you know?
It's like
Is that at
Polynesians.
Epcot, actually?
Yeah, Epcot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
Is there
So-
is there a Cuba at Epcot or
no, it's American propaganda. You don't
Ooh.
do Cuba at
Oh.
Epcot.
That's weird.
Close enough, right?
Yeah.
So-
so I'm just kidding. I would never.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm
And
not
there's
trying to
number
cancel.
5.
Just kidding.
We cook our beans a little differently. I'm just saying. All right, so you were
like
You-
with legitimately what I do at Disney.
yeah. What do you
I
do?
play Hawaiian music upstairs. So
Okay,
like they give you a uniform and like a dress. You go all out
Upstairs. What does that mean? That's
So
you
you-
can't just say that
Sorry,
at Disney.
sorry. So you at the Polynesian, I play upstairs in Ohana. It's like this restaurant, and then there's another part downstairs that's like the Tiki Terrace where you just play for like bunch of people that want to drink, and it's like a 9 to 5, but I mean like you're playing music. They give you, I think roughly you play like maybe 3.5 hours like a regular gig, but you break the rest of the time, so it's pretty chill. It's a long day though, so.
But you're there the whole day.
Yeah, like in the evenings. So, but
Oh,
most of
wow.
the times, like you really don't. Your sets are maybe like 20 minutes.
What?
So yeah, it's pretty sweet.
But you do it for 3 hours?
So you play. So roughly, you play. So you're there for 8 hours. So you have to clock in.
Oh,
You gotta
I see.
like make sure you're good to go. Sound check, and then you play for roughly like 3.5 hours, which doesn't sound great, but like it's pretty sweet. Like you have a green room. Like you're good to go. You just chill. You know. But as a 9 to 5, like that's pretty sweet. That'd be cool. That's the goal. So
Dope.
I get it now. All right, you split the 3 hours over 8 hours. You
Yeah.
play 20-minute sets.
so
okay,
there's lots
okay.
of naps. Yeah.
What was the name of the?
Polynesian Resort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, the bar or whatever. you said.
Tiki Terrace.
Oh, okay. all right.
It's pretty cool. I'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, you're gonna be there tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. So I'm
nice.
gonna drive there tomorrow morning. So
Not actually tomorrow. So when this airs, it'll be way past tomorrow. But
hopefully
know.
I'm there again this next time. So we'll see.
So are you doing like Disney songs? Or are you doing like
Yeah.
specific stuff? Like what
Yeah.
are you doing?
I mean, you can do depends. Like so, upstairs more traditional Hawaiian music. So I play like a lot of that kind of genre, and then downstairs is a mix. Obviously, you have to keep it clean, you know, but you can kind of do whatever you want, whatever people want on vacation. But it's like a mix of Hawaiian and pop stuff
So you
and
can't do it.
Disney.
You can't do like Polynesian versions, like what in the butt or something.
You totally do that. I love that
Really?
song. That's my favorite song.
That's your favorite
That's
song.
a classic song.
That is a classic
Classic
song,
song.
but your favorite?
What the what in the butt?
Nailing it.
It's
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
That was improvised. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have all the freedom to do every Disney song ever written.
Yeah,
right?
it's actually pretty cool. I'll mash up all of them because everything's in C on a ukulele, so it's pretty sweet.
So what's your favorite to do?
The Moana is pretty fire. I want to add We Don't Talk About Bruno. That would be pretty sweet. I don't know.
We'll talk about Bruno.
Wait, do you not?
I don't think I know that one.
Dude,
I haven't seen the movie either. I know what,
What?
she's talking about. I just haven't seen it. That's the
You-
one with the rock singing, right?
what? No, that's Moana.
That's
a
what you
different-
said, right?
Yeah, but have you seen Encanto?
No.
What? Different vibe. That's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Sorry.
Is that a new Disney movie?
Yeah. Sorry, this is weird
I haven't
for
seen
me.
it yet. I didn't think it was
Yeah.
out yet.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, here we go.
You gotta check
Encanto.
it out. I'm
Yeah.
like a Disney person, though, so
Oh, I see.
It's like South America, right?
I got 90 biscuits.
That's
You
pretty
got
good.
90 biscuits
Yeah,
for this
90
one?
biscuit ratings.
Wow. All right. Well, we'll have to put that one on our playlist,
bad.
maybe.
You're not gonna watch
You're not gonna-
it. You're like, really gonna watch that?
No, I do want to. I actually do want to watch it. I do. I like animated movies like this. I haven't kept up with Disney in.
Yeah, me either.
years.
Sorry. Yeah.
Are you
Like,
guys like
pretty much-
team anti-Disney?
No, I'm not
I
anti
love
Disney.
Star Wars. Why are you laughing?
Because it's just like not really Disney, but yeah.
It's 100% Disney.
Yeah. Now it is.
There's a Disney, or not Disney. There's a Star Wars World at Disney.
Yeah. I haven't kept up with Disney since like Lilo and Stitch.
Oh dang!
Is that even Disney?
Yeah.
No, that's actually. I'm just kidding. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that was probably the last Disney movie that I saw in theaters
That's
and
pretty
that
good.
I watched.
Like OG Disney.
OG Disney.
Like,
That's hilarious
Johnny
that you think that.
Tsunami.
That's
Remember
OG
that?
Disney.
Like talk about
Oh,
those
Did we
Disney
talk
That's-
about Disney
Or,
Channel, the
Remember
2000
Smart
stuff?
House?
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
yeah,
That's
I remember
my
Smart
favorite.
House.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got excited about that when my microphone dropped.
Famous Jet
That's so
Jackson.
good.
That was a
Damn it.
good show
Oh,
too.
yeah. There's
Oh,
some
yeah.
really bad
Rest in
ones too.
peace.
that,
Sorry,
like,
I forgot about that.
But that's OG Disney
That's
shit. When you
OG
call
Disney.
Lilo and Stitch
Yeah,
OG Disney shit,
that's
that shit cracks
crazy.
me up.
That's
It was on the
good
cusp.
stuff.
It was. I mean, like that was when I was like 13 or 14 years old.
Yeah.
Smart House and Johnny Tsunami came out like way before that.
My brother actually looks like Johnny Tsunami.
Really?
Like they used to call him Johnny.
Whatever
Tsunami.
happened to him?
My brother?
No.
Or Johnny Tsunami. He's alive. He's
Whatever,
doing well.
your brother. Yeah.
Miko's fine. Hey, Miko.
I do actually. You know what? I should shout your dad out because he contributed to our
I was like,
our
my
fundraiser we did almost 2 years ago now
Yeah,
for
that
our
was-
album release.
that was pretty wild. I'm like, he's never even. I'm just kidding. I mean, that's really cool though. I saw that. I was like, what the- I'm just kidding. He's gonna watch this. I'm just kidding. He does really. He bought me my first speaker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my first speaker.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out. Mike, is that his name?
Jerry.
Jerry?
No, it is
it's Mike. God damn it, bro. I knew I was right about that one. I was like, I have his name on a list.
Sorry. You're like
So quick. I love this girl.
So
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
Yeah, no, Mike David. Yeah.
Mike
So-
David. Knew I was right.
Your face.
Fuck.
Can we zoom in on that face? Like
It's like the fifth time I would have gotten someone's name wrong today on the podcast. I can't do it. I don't got any more wrongs left in
You
me.
got it right. She's just fucking with
I
you.
know.
you did.
man.
That's so good.
Billy.
You're doing great. You're doing so good.
I'm doing great. Billy's fucking up today.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
What did I do?
So good.
I'm curious as to whatever happened to Johnny Tsunami or the guy from Smart House. He was also in the
Which-
Leprechaun movie.
Oh, I know. That Leprechaun movie is really bad.
Yeah, they're
if
all
you talk
really
about
bad.
how
No.
bad that is, I'm like, that's like we watched it the other day. We're like, this is really like not appropriate.
No, they're all really bad. Let's be clear about that.
Tsunami?
Every
You
Disney movie
doing
is
Can
really.
you type in-
right now.
Oh, it's the guy that played
Hey.
fucking what's his name in Mortal Kombat.
Can you? So he's alive. That's cool. Hey, can you type in Miko David? I don't know if anything will come up, but I just want you to see his face. Mikko.
Is that your dad? Who
No,
we're
that's
about
my
to pull up?
brother.
Or your brother?
Am I-
His dad, her dad's
David?
name is
Davey ID.
I didn't know if there was like
Mike.
a different way. Yeah, I didn't know. There's
I don't know if
there's
this
a
will
different
pop
way to
up.
say it, but
Yeah, he looks like Johnny Tsunami. Yeah, I don't know if it's. Nope, that's not him.
Your brother looks old.
That's not him. I was like, who's that? Doesn't he look like Johnny Tsunami?
He's got a mask on, so I can't really see.
Oh, he's
but
got
yeah.
a pumpkin on his face.
Is that a pumpkin?
Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Doesn't
I could
he?
kind of see that. Yeah,
Oh, sorry. That's okay.
I could kind of see that.
But yeah.
Are we screen sharing? Is that possible or no? Everyone's just listening to us. Everyone's just listening to us talk about.
Are you showing a
It's
picture of
fine.
my brother?
Yeah, you showing a picture of Clyde's brother.
He's
So
works
is your
for the
last name not
government.
really Rose?
Here's my social.
Yes.
So-
So your last name isn't really Rose then? Your last name is David?
No, yeah, my last name's Steve. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, that sucks, man. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
So what you said that you got the Disney opportunity when you were working at school.
Yeah, so I was getting my degree, and then they called me. I think it was like, when you were at school? When were you 19? Sorry,
You talking
I
to
don't know. Sorry, I'm
Chris?
talking. Yeah, I went to school with Chris, but like,
What
Yeah.
you went to school?
oh, and Jean, yeah. But you were doing like cool stuff. You were like a good student. I was like,
Yeah, her and Chris
I
were
never
doing
went to
shitty
perp
stuff.
lab, and I didn't know anything. So, but I was just there.
But you went for tech though, right?
Yeah, I went for but you know what that means. Yeah.
Yeah.
No offense, you guys are great. They're really good. They're doing the work. You know, they're doing
the Lord's
good
work
stuff.
every
Yeah.
Sunday.
Amen. They do real things.
And
Praise the
now
Lord.
and now Tuesdays.
Mm.
Because you're the Lord too.
That's fucking right, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Zap.
Yeah. I don't believe in any of that stuff anyways. It's ridiculous. But anyways.
Number 6.
So
Can we get to 10? Let's get to 10.
let's
keep going.
let's get to,
keep
let's
going.
get to
keep
10.
going.
Trust me, if we keep the conversation going, it'll get there.
Yeah.
So what did you do with the tech program at UNF?
I just worked for my teachers, and I was like, yo, like whatever gigs you need me to do, I'll do them if you need me to run sound. But I was a pretty bad student. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was not a good. I was not, but I was working for my teachers, so it's like I'm making those connections that are already sweet, but I never turn in paperwork. That was really bad. But yeah, it was really bad. But I was able to like run sound for churches, like if there's something going wrong with my PA, like or other people's PA, like good to go. But I never got into recording. Like that was not my jam. Like I can't loop something and just like want to edit it forever. Like I'm not meant for that. So no.
Do you feel like you learned anything that was applicable to the gigging lifestyle?
Just to be in bakings, you know what I mean? But I'm just kidding. No, I mean like
Do you
It
play
was-
with bakings?
yeah, I work for bakings too.
You do?
Yeah.
As a singer?
Yeah.
That's
As a
dope.
drummer. Actually, I'm just kidding.
Touche.
Just
I
keep it
know
up.
you
Just
never-
keep roasting it. I love this. I feel like I'm watching the whole show happen. I'm just like, keep doing it. Do it again.
Rose
Do it again.
actually slips me 20s every time I roast you. And a Lambo.
As soon as I asked that question, I was like, "What is she playing ukulele for the bakings?" Like, the
What a
fuck?
loser. Ew. That's not a guitar. Ew.
Anyways, I'm taking a hiatus from the podcast, everybody.
Just kidding, sick. Aaron, your girlfriend sucks. She's the worst.
No. But
I sing for them.
you sing for the bakings.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you get linked up with them?
School. So I did my senior recital, and not Chris. Sorry, I'll just see you. Hayward was like, "Oh, you do a lot of So I did my senior recital. He's like, "Oh, you actually do a lot of wedding band stuff."
I
And
see. So you went to Alex Hayward was your professor.
yeah, so he's
there.
a professor there. I don't know if he's still a professor there, but so he was a teacher. Barry Green was a teacher over there. I'm trying to think of who else is still. But yeah, I was doing gigs for them and setting up sound for them, and that was probably like the best connect is like getting gigs through that. But school wise, I'm just performing more. Like it was more of like, hey, like this is a backup just in case, just to have on a as a degree, But
So what you're saying is that you're not
I'm
passionate
really
about running
stupid.
sound.
I said no. No, I like running sound. Like it's pretty sweet. Like I had a few church gigs which were really nice. But I don't know, performing wise or sound wise, I would definitely pick performing. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to how you probably said this, but I can't remember right now. How did you?
That's all right.
How did the school situation leverage you into the Disney situation?
How did it like get me into
Yeah,
Disney?
yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't.
Oh, it didn't. Okay,
At
so
all.
you just got that job the same time that you were at school.
Yeah, at the same time.
Okay,
So I was
I see.
auditioning at the same time. Yeah, so that was kind of like, I was like kind of bummed because I was in school. I'm like, why am I in school when I'm already working for like literally like the dream company or the dream job that I want to be at? But I was like, no, I need to finish school. I need to get my degree just to have it, and it's, it didn't really help out at all, but it's like, I mean, it did, like you get good connections and stuff. And I definitely learned some things, but Disney's like, there's like no, I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean?
Did you say
Go to
that-
school. Sorry.
Did you say that you had an audition for it?
I had audition.
What was that like?
Super competitive. You have like tons of like just crazy good Polynesian musicians that have like been playing out of the womb, like crazy good, and all their families are musicians. They make ukulele. I'm just kidding, but like they're so good. They literally some actually do make
They make ukuleles while in a fucking canoe.
They
That they
actually
also
play.
make. Like,
Number
Dicey.
7.
There we go.
Thought we were making jokes about Polynesian.
I thought we
sorry.
were cool now.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You're in the group.
I'm in
you're
the
in.
group.
Yeah.
I'm
Once-
half Cuban. I can say things.
Yeah, you're brown.
Billy can't say anything about anything.
About what?
She's a ginger in denial.
You can
So
I guess the Irish, we drink a lot. I don't know.
yeah.
say- yeah, that's right. I'm Irish too. Yeah,
That's right,
David.
David. Yeah, that is Irish. I forgot.
Is
It's
it?
a weird connotation. Though,
I think
right?
that's Spanish.
A little
David?
Spanish.
David?
David.
David? I don't know.
Or
My
is it
dad tried to make
David?
it sound fancy and said David.
David is not Spanish. No,
It's
not
not
at all.
Spanish at all.
Nope.
Can we look that up?
Pretty sure it's Jewish, but that's what it is, right?
I'm Jewish. Yeah.
Are you Jewish?
Jewish,
Also,
yeah.
also you have a Jewish
I'm
last
Jewish.
name.
Yeah.
But you know what is interesting though is
Sorry, I'm not Jewish.
Is that 8 too?
is it, what?
is
Does
so
it
bad.
Jewish? Not allowed to say Jewish anymore.
Please don't fire me. Okay. What are you talking about?
I don't
The
know.
audition process at Disney. I was
audition
just curious on
process.
how that.
Oh,
how
the
that
audition.
went.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, it was really funny because you got some like Hawaiians. Have you ever met like OG Hawaiians? Like
I never even
They're-
been there.
funny people. I mean, like they have like this pigeon talk that's so thick you can't even understand what they're saying.
Would
and
you
like
say pigeon?
pigeon, so they call it's like Hawaiian slang. So like when Aaron first met someone, this guy's name, I shouldn't even say it because he might watch this, but his name is Matayo. But Aaron was like, I have no idea what this guy's saying. So he thought, what's my title with Kalani? You know what I mean? Like my title. And he's like, boyfriend, girlfriend. And he's like, no, Matayo. He's like, boyfriend, girlfriend. And he's like, who is this? No, my name is Matayo. He's like, oh, my name's Aaron. And it's like, they have really thick accents. But like doing the auditions and stuff, like some are super on it, have been gigging forever. They work for like Disney, SeaWorld, Universal. Like they're super set up, like they work full time, they get benefits, and then they can work for whatever park they want to. Like it's really sweet. But you had some of those people in auditions, and then you had people that were like in like flip flops and like sweatpants that didn't even know what they were gonna sing, and I'm like, that's crazy to me. Like, it's such a different spectrum, but like they're Polynesian and they're super laid back, but it was just fun. Like, one guy didn't even bring a ukulele. I'm like, dude, that's wild. So
he didn't bring a ukulele?
no, he didn't. He borrowed some. I think he borrowed like someone else's ukulele. That was like part of the. You had to like play and sing.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay, I got
It was
you.
the group uke.
Group uke.
Yeah.
God damn.
Is that weird? Is that something weird that I don't know about? Is that like a weird
Nope.
thing?
It was just really dumb.
Oh,
It rhymes.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Kalani, you're so nice.
I'm very supportive.
And he doesn't deserve it.
You're doing a good job.
Thanks.
Oh.
I really
Anyways,
appreciate that.
what ultimately do you want to see happen with your career at Disney? Do you want that to like bloom into something, or
I just want full time.
you want full
I
time?
just want benefits, man.
Yeah.
Benefits sound so sexy. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to, or that, like, the dream is Disney full time, or like doing like Reggae Rise Up or Cali Roots and making enough where I can like support myself financially and like have a family. You know what I mean? That's like the main goal. So.
I feel you. Have you thought about figuring out a way to incorporate the Disney brand into what you do as an artist?
Like, yeah, I guess so. It's hard though too, because like that's I mean, it's like a similar vibe, but like Disney's more. I don't know. That's really hard.
Disney knows no boundaries when it comes to cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can just pitch them an idea.
Do whatever. Yeah.
And they're gonna be down.
Yeah.
If they see the angle,
Yeah.
they're down.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool, but like music wise, I feel like my stuff is like, I don't know. I want to write stuff that like not necessarily like are just for kids. Like, you know, I don't know, not dicey stuff, but stuff that like people are like, oh, like you can't talk about like deeper relationship stuff, or like, you know, I don't know.
Did you watch Lizzie McGuire growing up?
No, I did, but I don't remember.
They got into it.
Really?
Oh yeah. You
What's
can
his
get into
name?
it.
Gordo?
Gordo.
Gordo,
Yeah.
which is
Lizzie. They had a thing going on. You know what I mean?
Forgot about
And then-
that.
He was like in his 20s.
Gordo?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was like actually
In
a
real
lot
life?
older. Boys, if you can. But I was gonna say, yeah, he was like a lot older, and Lizzie McGuire was like 14 or 15.
Gordo.
What's
Look,
her
the first
real
thing that
name
pops
again?
up.
It's
Huh?
what's her real name?
McDuff.
Hillary
Yeah,
McDuff.
Hillary McDuff. Oh, what she used to write
Every
songs.
guy. Yeah, she. Well, right.
Oh,
Quote unquote.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
she
look-
performed songs. Yeah.
Look up how old Gordo was
Really
when they were
crushing the
filming
game.
it. He
All
was,
famous people, you suck. We don't
Well,
want your sponsor.
Yeah, I don't want her sponsored, but I do think she was really hot when I was in middle school.
Crushing it.
That's Gordon. We need Gordo.
Yep. Gordo.
That's
Yep.
awesome. Gordon Ramsay. That's awesome.
He's 36 now. Was it? He was.
What?
So he was our age when they were doing the show, maybe a little bit older.
4 years older than us.
But also Lizzie McGuire and the rest of the cast were at least 2 or 3 years older than us, also. So he was like right there. I mean, a couple years
I
older.
don't know.
Bro, stop trying to.
It's one of them Frankie Muniz
It's
situations.
Not one of those situations, though, right?
Which is
Because
a
we know
great
exactly
band
how
name,
old
by
he
the
is.
way.
Frankie Muniz situation is. Because it's not that though, because we know what we just saw that he was basically the same age as them.
I don't know.
No.
I just don't know.
We know it, right?
I don't
This
know.
is so
All right.
aggressive.
Anyways,
So gently aggressive.
yeah, we try to be. I
I
thought you said it was impressive. I was like, yeah, we have a thing, but you said
Yeah.
aggressive.
That's
Also the
It's
thing,
aggressive.
though.
Oh
yeah, I
yeah,
know.
that's the vibe. I'm feeling it.
He's, he's mean, isn't he?
Gordo?
No, him.
Oh.
Gordo,
It's like
you know
Gordo's
what?
pretty-
No, but
What's up
I'm
with
down to
Gordo?
hop on
Gordo's
this
pretty
train.
nice.
I'm down to hop on that train. Gordo was a douchebag.
He was not a douchebag.
He's
Why?
one of the-
He
like,
was
if-
the nice guy that got her in the
Yeah,
end.
they were friends. He
that
was cool.
today would have been like an incel.
Who I could say Lizzie McGuire, not good in the face. Ugh.
Are you going based off of the
Harsh.
like the episodes that you watched when you were like 12?
Yes, I'm going up based on my 12-year-old opinion.
Yeah.
And not saying that the opinion is 12 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
yeah.
saying that his opinion is when I was 12 years old.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say that's a
Very
very
different.
important thing to make a distinction on this day. Yep.
Yes.
No.
Because otherwise, Billy was saying that a 14-year-old figure wasn't nice, right?
I said in the face.
And-
Never said anything about
Oh,
the
sorry, her
rest of
figure.
her.
Yeah,
but
you're right. Sorry.
You're talking about her
That
body.
makes it a lot better.
You got
Yeah.
it.
She looks like a runny nose girl. Ugh.
Anyways, this is number 9. Where we at?
Yeah. I will
Or was
contribute.
it 8? Was it
I will
8 or 9?
contribute. No, we're at
We're
9.
10.
I'll contribute that. Oh, sorry. I've done 2, but it was 6 for you and then 1 for you. I think.
1 for me.
I can't remember what you
Oh
said.
no, I'll bear the brunt of this cancellation. I'll do that. for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. A 10-time cancellation.
Who was your
Mm.
favorite Disney crew people? Do you feel like?
That's hard. I'm trying to think of.
I don't know
like-
what was so funny about that from the producers
Oh,
in the back
no.
over there, but
Because it makes
They're
no
probably
sense.
typing in like weird stuff. No, oh, they're not. Okay, I don't know. I thought Johnny Tsunami was pretty cool. I'm trying to think of. Oh, there was a.
what about Brink? You guys watch Brink?
course
Oh
I
my
watched
gosh,
Brink.
it's like yeah.
That was
I
just
like.
a
I
movie,
mean, Princess
though.
Diaries is like way later. That's not in like OG stuff. But I
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Remember the like there was like a guy that was in like every girl movie that would like have blonde hair. He was in Princess Diaries.
Princess Diaries.
Anne
Yeah.
Hathaway.
Anne
that-
Hathaway, yeah.
Super huge crush. Like
There you
first
go,
crush ever.
see?
Anne
I mean,
Hathaway
it's-
all day.
Yeah. Did you like her when she was ugly too, or did you like her
Oh, when
No,
was she
like-
She was
ever
never
ugly?
bad in the
Princess Diaries?
face. I'll say that.
in Princess Diaries when she's? I thought they made like her
They
ugly.
tried.
They tried. Well, I
Yeah.
thought she naturally looked like that when I was a kid, and then like they just made her look nice. I
No,
had no
she's
idea she was an
gorgeous.
actress. Like I was like, oh wow, like she's really unfortunately like
Well,
yeah,
It's really unfortunate
you
for
know.
you.
And I'm like, wow, she's really pretty. Like that's crazy.
yeah, it's also
I
like
was I was 12.
That's
or,
crazy.
You know?
She's actually pretty.
Yeah.
she is very pretty. It's crazy what Hollywood can do, though, right? As you watch like those, like what was the other one?
Hollywood didn't
Not
make
another
her
teen
pretty.
movie. She's
Hollywood
already
made her
pretty.
ugly for the
They
movie.
made
Not
her-
another teen movie to do the same thing.
Yeah, again.
Yeah,
And that's referencing fucking, oh my God, 10 things I hate about you. You.
Oh yikes.
get it.
He
bro.
Different
got to
people.
the planet 6 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And he's trying to assimilate, but
6 years ago.
he can't vibrate past me, man. Fucking see that tail anywhere. Fucking reptilian piece of shit. Hey, I was gonna say my favorite crew of Disney people. I thought it was Even Stevens. All day.
Oh,
I love
man,
Even Stevens.
Even
Stevens.
Stevens.
What's
Shia
remember the
LaBeouf.
movie too?
Shia
I
LaBeouf.
actually Buff.
The booth.
Boof.
I don't know.
Definitely Buff.
Yeah, it's
But,
definitely
yeah.
Buff. Shia LaBeouf would imply something else.
That was my
Oh,
favorite.
that's weird.
Yeah.
What's the what was the movie that they had? Even Stevens movie? Is that
Yeah,
what
or
it's called?
something like
That
It's
that.
came
like
out-
pretty self-explanatory.
it-
like
It came out.
what's that
my-
movie of Even
No,
Stevens?
I remember this-
It's like
I think it was the
exactly.
Even Stevens movie.
It came
Yeah.
out the last day of 7th grade. I remember that fact specifically.
And
Yeah.
they went to like Hawaii, and then there's like some guy trying
Oh,
to kill him.
Yeah.
And then
It
they
was a
were
whole
like,
game
remember
show.
that?
It was
That
a
was
game
that
show
was a
there,
really
yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
That Smart House. I'm trying to remember like OG stuff too.
Xenon. That
Oh
was my favorite.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Xenon was awesome. I missed that.
Yeah.
Zeus Lapidus,
No.
dude.
It's kind of really dumb. It's
How-
like, but I
That's
kind
my
of I do
favorite.
kind of like the idea though that aliens are this like kind of energy
Alien. Oh yeah,
rather
that's right.
than
Do you
being
associate
some-
with that, or do you like
Watch
Good.
watch Star
You're like,
Trek
get
1,
off.
dude.
I don't need to watch
That's it.
Star Trek
Star
1
Trek
to give
1
me
is
what
a whole
Xenon
plot.
the sequel did. You know what I mean?
Well, they just ripped off Star Trek.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
I feel like you're a little jealous.
Of what?
That they had a hot chick in that show and you didn't
Which
in
one
your
was
show.
hot?
Xenon?
Xenon.
Because she
Raven.
was young.
Raven was hot too. she was young.
She was 12.
Yeah.
Again, when I was 12,
Yeah. with the
12-year-old
prefaces
Raven
nowadays.
was hot.
So that's number 3, or that's number 3 for you, which puts us at number
Whoa,
10
whoa,
now.
whoa! What? Is that 10?
I think we're at 10 cancellations.
We did it!
We did it.
Yeah.
Pa-
Can we-
Cue party
In
sounds in the
post-
background.
No. I was gonna say in post, if we could get a counter the whole way through,
Can
that
we
would
do-
be great.
With like
Yeah.
a little like ping.
Yeah, definitely
yeah.
a bing. And then at the very end, when I did that, yeah, confetti for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
little
that'd be cool.
Party sounds.
You know what would be great?
What would be great,
when
Bill?
people that you hate die,
Oh.
black confetti.
Jeez. That's a downer.
Yeah.
Like when Donald Trump dies, black confetti at his funeral parade.
I thought you loved Donnie.
I miss him. I don't love him,
Oh.
but I just
Donnie
miss-
gets it done.
he-
that was
he-
the whole
he did
thing.
for a while. Not that wall though, but pretty much everything.
Not, for a while. I
Still
mean,
working on that wall.
Yeah, still working on that wall.
Oh my god.
He didn't really do it for that long. It wasn't really a while. He did it for 4 years and he got booted out. So
Is it a wall if the sides are open? I guess it's still a wall. I don't know. I feel like the wall has
there's
to,
a wall somewhere along the
Somewhere.
border.
Man, it's not really a wall. It's
Did they
just-
finish it? I don't think they've.
Well, they didn't finish it, but there's a wall somewhere.
I wonder if he like labeled it. or
All he
anything.
said was gonna build a wall. He built a wall,
just one wall.
just somewhere
Just
along the
a
border.
wall.
there's just a wall there.
You fucking win a wall. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
What a yeah. Insert. Yeah. Sweet.
Where we at?
Yeah, 10. We're at 10.
We're at 10.
We're at 10.
We're at 10.
No more.
So dicey one.
I know. Thank you for making it so dicey.
Thanks.
Couldn't do it without you.
I work for Disney,
But
so
really, it was
it's good. That's gonna be great.
that's true.
good.
I had my own dicey moments. I'm sorry.
had
I'm
6
sorry
of
about
It's
that.
cool.
6 of them.
I had 2 and you had 2.
You had 3
I had 2.
though.
I had 1.
I thought you had 2.
You had 1. You had 3.
I
You
had
just
3.
you did the
I had
math
3.
wrong.
I
there.
had 3.
I can take one.
It's a golden ratio.
I'll take one of them.
So are we? So I guess it's time to move on to unpopular
think
opinions.
it is.
While we're
Oh.
while
For
we're,
everybody's sake.
while we're in the unpopular opinion
Wait,
realm.
we're already there, I suppose.
Yeah, I gotta get my phone to get mine. So do you want to go with yours first?
Yeah, mine's really great, but I would love for you to like exit scene left and then come back and then kind of. Okay, well now you're blocking the entire shot. How many years did you do in drama? 0 or
What's drama?
drama? I did a lot of theater growing up, actually.
Oh,
I believe
we
that.
can tell.
Yeah, for sure. I was meant for the stage. I did I think the first play I was in was like I was a kindergarten. I wasn't even kindergarten. I was preschool. And went all the way up, and I stopped doing plays right into senior year.
That's funny. I also stopped listening to you like 30 seconds ago. So it's
My first unpopular opinion is that, and I love this one.
Here we go.
I came up with this. I think it was last night when I was high and I was
Mhm.
watching cooking shows, and it's fucking stupid. But I think that all of the cooking show like masters like Gordon Ramsay and all Guy Fieri,
Yeah.
I think that they're all telling you how to cook wrong on purpose,
What?
so that
Mm,
they can stay the best.
this is
that's
coming
very
from the guy
unpopular.
who says that if you believe in one conspiracy theory, you have to believe them
It
all.
is a
of them.
little bit of a conspiracy.
No, it is
but
not
it
just a
kind of
little
makes
bit.
sense.
It is a full conspiracy theory.
Jeez.
That is not a little
Oh my
bit.
God. But I just thought about it. I was like, yeah, why would they give out all the? Why would you give out all your best secrets?
They're so good though.
They are so
some
good.
Some are good, but some are real bad.
I'm
Like,
telling-
real bad.
I'm not even trying to say that they're like hiding everything. They're just giving you like 85%, maybe
sounds-
90%, and they're not telling you that 10% because then they'd be out of business.
That 10% is love, bro. Have you ever watched like any?
Have you
movie
watched
growing
them? Yeah,
up?
I want to know. Have you watched? That's like my jam. It's like my.
I love it. I
Which
was
ones
watching
have
all
you-
the time.
You
but
can
I-
follow the recipe to the T. If you don't put love in that thing, then
Oh.
you're not getting it, bro. You don't love to cook, so you're not getting it.
Motherfucker can't spell love, and I'm trying to say secondly,
LUVE, bitch.
There's 2 E's. Just kidding.
Oh,
Just
you're right, my bad.
I think that's
Maybe.
baby diapers. But I was gonna say that every time that I follow the recipe to the T, burnt.
What?
Burnt
That sounds
every
Because
like
you're
a-
not putting love
burnt.
into it.
I'm not trying to say it's
You're
a
not putting.
you.
You're not putting. No, but
I'm not
say it
trying to
is.
say it's a you thing, but their stuff's pretty fire. I've
I'm
made
not
some of their stuff.
That's what I'm trying to say, though. But I feel like
Billy
You're
thinks
just-
fire is the actual part of the recipe.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Are you a
well,
good?
then why can't I do it right?
Are you a good cook? Maybe
Because
that's
you're
it.
putting fire in the recipe.
You know what I'm trying to say about like you got to put love into it. What does a hate dinners taste like? You know
Whatever
what I
the
mean?
fuck you're making.
Yeah,
Jesus.
tastes like fucking
Poor
brimstone.
Carrie.
Yeah.
So bad. Yeah, no, I
Aw.
don't. Carrie's a great cook, and I am.
He'd
not.
never impart that on her. He'd
Yeah,
never
No,
do
no,
that
no.
to her.
Oh
She's
no,
great.
not that she.
She taught me how to do a lot of stuff, and to the fact where she makes fun of me constantly about things that I don't know how to do.
No, that's what I was wondering. I was like, if she feels bad like eating your food, but she doesn't want to feel bad because you're like putting in effort. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know.
Billy makes
No,
a
she's pretty blind. And I love her for it.
Oh,
She'll
does
let
she really
know.
tell
She'll be
you
like,
that it sucks?
We're not eating this. I'll either cook it or I'll do something like that.
Billy makes a
She's been
pretty.
teaching me.
He
That's
makes
cool.
a pretty novice level chicken parm, I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
extremely low
Mm.
level. But
A
who taught
novice,
me that?
a good,
But
good,
Carrie taught me that.
a good novice
cool.
level. I said.
Carrie taught me how to cook everything.
Hers is probably much better because you put fire in as an actual ingredient. But
I burn everything. I don't know what the deal is.
I want to taste one of Sean's chicken parms.
We were supposed to have a parm off, but then he fucking quit.
Oh damn, we haven't publicly announced that yet, but that's okay.
Publicly?
Give it
Sorry.
a week.
No, he's
Give it a
still in
say
the
a week.
band, everyone.
Yeah.
Sorry, I let that one slip.
I'm the new bass player.
You want to play bass at this fucking
Yeah,
point? I'll
let's
take
go.
anybody.
I'll just put on
You
my
get a
pog
lot
pedal.
of
It'll
hits
be
on
fine.
Craigslist,
I'll
I'm
just play
saying.
ukulele and put on the pog pedal.
You get one of those U basses.
Yeah, they're sweet. That's
It's
suck.
one
Yeah.
note at a time.
Yeah. When?
Oh God, Billy's
Alright.
never heard music other than dance music, so he doesn't know. My unpopular opinion this
Only-
week is jury duty is great.
What?
It does get you a lot of stuff. I'm surprised that we haven't done a whole episode about my jury duty that I had to do. Did you have to have jury duty a little while ago?
Yeah, recently.
Wow, really? You didn't even talk to me about
I
it.
did talk to you about
Did
it.
you, and you went to it?
I did.
You
I
didn't
went-
like say you're like
Oh, you didn't get
A
selected?
I
racist?
didn't get selected.
or like
so-
into okay.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why I
was-
wasn't there. I got selected.
Yeah, I know.
For the cum doctor. The jizz doctor.
What?
Yeah,
Sorry,
jizz
guys.
doctor.
What?
He got arrested. He got arrested.
This is number
for-
11.
Sorry, I didn't mean to move
No.
away from you. That's just
No, and
weird.
everyone needs to know about this.
Ew.
yeah,
he-
I'm like, good for you to say.
He
Yeah,
got
talk about it.
canceled because of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
yeah, it was the jizz doctor. He fucking jerked off on some dude. He was a doctor after he got him naked on a table, and then went to court. I got selected, and I know it's because my last name starts with a fucking B, and that's the only reason why. They were like, this guy, this guy, this guy, and then they just ran out of fucking names.
The oppression of people who have a last name that start with B.
It's awful.
Yeah.
But-
You guys are really feeling it right now.
I'm just saying they picked
Moonlighting.
they picked like
Hashtag.
one
Yeah.
person over.
Stop B hate.
I'm just telling you how it is. They picked one person on this side and one person on this side, and then 4 people in the front row.
Mm.
Or what? There was at least 5 people in the front row. There's got to be 7.
Were you like
Let's
super
talk
trooper?
about something interesting, like what happened in the case.
The jizz doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
talk
pretty
about the
self-explanatory.
specifics though.
What do you
like
mean?
because you
when
brought-
he jizzed on someone's
Just like
things.
what the process was.
How
'cause,
much
like,
it
you didn't really
was.
go into all that.
I don't think we have enough time, but basically he.
It's very
I'm dead serious.
specific.
I was on it.
just
I
saying,
was,
it was
so
interesting.
pissed that I got selected, and then I was like, "What is this even about?" They said, "Don't look it up," and I was trying to be good about it. Don't look it up. You don't want to look it up.
No.
They're looking it up.
You should
The
put it on
Jizz
private.
Doctor in
Definitely. Definitely
Jacksonville,
put that on
Florida.
private.
But then
Got
they're like,
weird
"All right,
things.
you're selected," and then I got put on the jury, and then the first words out of the prosecutor's mouth was, "Doctor ejaculates on patient," and I was like, "Oh God! Like,
Now
why
you
the
know
fuck did I get
now-
selected for this one?"
Now I know your keywords, guys. Let's find it.
I can't remember his name, but the so basically,
It's a weird time.
Yeah.
A bunch of
100%.
videos pop up.
yeah, but he fucking did it. And then secondly, my best part was he called himself up to defend himself, and his story was just ridiculous.
What did he say?
That he was peeing in a sink, and I was just,
Right.
Yikes.
that was the funniest fucking thing ever. But then also the whole fucking case was wrapped up in 4 hours, and I got to hold his jizz towel, so that was
Ew.
great. It was in a
Why?
plastic bag. It was in a
Oh.
plastic bag.
Oh, okay.
Was it just for like
It was evidence.
shits and jizz? Or
Oh my god! Oh, for fuck's sake! God, that's so great.
Well,
But, all right, so
my unpopular
Yeah,
opinion's been
what-
usurped by
Yeah.
fucking
shits and jizz,
by
dude.
shits and jizz.
That's a
Apparently,
good band name.
It's
too.
a great
that's a good
band
band
name.
name. Yeah, I like that.
Definitely
Good.
taken though. Maybe don't populate my fucking Google search history with that, but
Let's see if shits and jizz is a band.
no, yeah, like go ahead and look it up.
We should also populate his Google with Hillary Duff at 13.
I appreciate it if you leave the FBI out of there. But you were saying why do you like jury duty? Star Wars and jizz? Well, yeah. I knew
If there's a way
that.
to screen share this, that we have to. This is what pops up.
Yeah.
And it's
know.
hilarious because it's on Billy's Google search too.
That you
Star Wars, which we know is his favorite thing, and jizz, which he also likes, right?
But all right, so I can explain this immediately without doing it. That's what they call the music that they play at the Cantina Bar in Mos
Mhm.
Eisley on the A New Hope. It's called jizz. It's jazz, but it's with an I.
Uh-huh.
Where's that at?
It's in all the books.
Sure.
Where's Mos Eisley?
Yeah.
It's the biggest fucking hive of scum and villainy you've ever fucking seen.
Sounds like a place you'd hang out at. Just
Fucking
saying.
suck, man.
Anyways,
But yeah, why do you like jury duty?
because I got myself a nice little breakfast there.
You got
Hang-
food?
Well, I didn't get it for free, but I
Uh-huh.
walked down to the cafe and the food was fine. It was definitely edible, and I got to hang out and just do some emailing and social media stuff while I was, just doing nothing. And then I didn't get selected.
Oh yeah.
And I just went home and went about my day, and it was a great
Who'd,
experience.
What?
Then they also congratulated me for doing my job,
Yeah, they do that.
which was hilarious because I did nothing.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Didn't really deserve it.
which I'm all about, the undeserved congratulatory efforts. And yeah, I don't know. The whole experience to me was it was lovely, like getting searched and the whole. Oh, they searched you going into the courthouse, right? Oh well.
You're at
Look
the
at his
A
face.
at the top. So.
Well,
Why would you search me? Look at his face. Search that man.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you. What person did your doctor jizz on?
Well,
Because fuck that case. It was
Obi-Wan.
So gross. It was so gross. I had a video and everything. It was so bad.
they had a video.
Yes, I had a video, and they had it on like an 80-inch fucking screen.
It still
They
sounds.
wheeled it in like it was ninth fucking grade. We're watching Bill Nye, except it's not that doctor.
I think I would have enjoyed the experience of being on a jury panel though.
And like holding the
well, not
jizz
being involved in that
thing
particular
your hand.
case,
Bro,
but
it's
I think maybe
there's
like
nothing
getting on
wrong
like
about it.
the Ghislaine Maxwell case would have been dope, right?
Yeah.
You got
Oh,
jury
fuck
selection on
that.
that one. You don't want to know what's going on.
Just read the fucking papers. I'm out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the media is great.
You
at
can
giving us
also read the fucking
information.
transcript from the court too. At
Yeah,
any
but
point
you
in
don't have the
time.
context, so it's different. You know, you don't have the context. So
I hated it so much. There was a couple things I didn't know about it. Was when they go to the judge. I don't know what is that called. It's like they can talk to him on the side. What's this, like a sidebar or something like that?
Okay.
They have white noise machines so the jury can't hear you.
Oh really?
And I thought that it was in like Blade Runner or something, because it was like this like just speakers above you, and it would just go like that the whole time, so you couldn't hear anything.
That's interesting.
That was the best part of the case.
That's interesting to me. I would have enjoyed the experience
You
overall.
sound
I
really
think.
bummed. You're like, man, I just paid for my breakfast and sat around for.
I
a few
was
hours,
really hoping that they were trying the Ghislaine Maxwell case in Jacksonville because it was the same weekend that was going to trial.
Oh, that's why you're really excited.
yeah.
Jacksonville?
You never know.
Mm.
Maybe they had
She
some.
was coming around down here?
I mean, it was. I think they probably did it in South Florida. I imagine like West Palm, where the
Better looking
Epstein-
people. Yeah.
well,
Or children.
you said it, not me. Anyways.
Number 11.
What?
Anyways, Kalani, what's your unpopular opinion?
Mine are not as good as like the jizz story. That was really good.
Well,
Every unpopular opinion is good because it's unpopular. So
I don't know. Mine are like pretty wholesome. I don't have any like dark ones. I just I thought of some.
I didn't think jury duty was gonna be dark either till Billy brought it there.
I mean,
so.
that went there.
We can take it
I'm
based
on,
off the trajectory of this episode. We can take it there.
I just don't think mine's there. I'm more on like a Disney level where I'm like,
Yeah.
I just have my Christmas tree up and people get real salty about that. That's all I have. I don't have anything. There's nothing weird on the tree. It's just a tree. Like, you know
So
what I
it's
mean?
still up.
Yeah, it's still
That's
up.
your unpopular opinion. You leave it up.
People
till
are real salty. Yeah, I
February.
might keep it up till however long.
Don't
you
ever
know?
take it down. I love
Like,
Christmas.
you still have your tree and then I don't feel as bad.
I
so
have Christmas lights still on my house.
It's pretty sweet.
I have Christmas lights on my house
year round.
year round.
It's gross.
I might just
I
do
love
that then.
Christmas.
Most people are really salty
Christmas
about it.
is the best. Fuck everybody else.
That's it.
Who's
That's all I
telling
got.
you? Who's telling you that?
Just friends.
Just fucking let
They
me
judge
know.
me.
Just
You know?
let me
We had a
know.
party and
Let
it
me
was like,
fucking
you
know.
I didn't judge you at your party.
Yeah, we were having a good time though. So
I didn't even notice that they were there. To be honest with you, the Christmas tree
Really?
was there.
Sweet.
I have no perception of what's going on around me.
Yeah.
I just exist in the world
I think
that
you ate all of our,
directly
yeah.
affects me, and then anything beyond that.
I think you ate all our cookies though on the road.
Well, you guys gave us bags to take with us.
What?
So
Oh, I did do that. I was
yeah.
like, whoa, I definitely.
So I definitely didn't eat
That's
all of
right.
them.
That's right.
I just finished them yesterday, actually.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm not judging
So-
you either way.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
So I didn't eat all your cookies.
That's fine. If you did, you know.
And Billy wasn't there because he's
Yeah,
a
why
bad
didn't you
friend.
come?
I was very, very tired.
Not only did
I'm
he not say
sorry.
happy birthday to Aaron on his birthday, but
I
he
did.
also didn't
did
come to
forget.
Aaron's party on his.
Aaron is actually really sad.
He's really
Like
pissed
he
about it.
like really cried. Like
He vented
was
to me
really
today about it
sad.
a little bit and said he thought that you guys were really good friends, and now this just changed the scope of your relationship completely
yeah,
moving forward.
he took his drum sets and just like stabbed him into the
His
snare.
multiple drum
Yeah.
sets. He took all of his drum sets and just
Threw 'em.
stabbed them
Yeah,
into one
It's
snare
quite
drum.
sad.
How's his timpani?
Huh? He's fine. Those are fine.
He's
Yeah,
okay.
those are okay. But I missed you.
Aaron, if you're watching, I'm really sorry I didn't come to your birthday party.
He's not that sorry. Don't believe it.
He went to Lambo. So
Look at that jacket. You know he owns a Lambo with that jacket.
I have a 1984 Lamborghini Diablo SL, and it is pretty tight.
Anyways,
I'm really sorry I didn't make it.
No, it's okay. I'm just messing with you.
thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been an amazing episode of BotB and Bill. This one is for sure getting us canceled, though.
We'll edit it.
Yeah, we'll edit. Yeah,
Just
we're
edit
gonna edit it. We'll fix it in post.
Sweet.
Thank you, Kalani, for being with us tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
It was cool seeing you guys. Thanks.
For sure. And make sure you check out her new single out on all platforms now. Smell the Roses. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Adios, muchachos.